Well, Sean, is it time for the fun? What do you think?
Yeah, no, looking forward to it. Yeah,
is it time for the fun? Okay.
Yeah, it's time.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the new season of University of Arizona Wildcat Hockey. We're here at the Tucson Convention Center. My name is Timothy Gasson, and I'm going to be helping with U of A Media, Hockey Media this year. Doing play-by-play tonight is going to be Sean Grunhagen, and then also later Griffin Dine is going to join us. And together we're going to bring the game for you tonight against the Northern Arizona University Lumberjacks. We're delighted to be here at the TCC to start a new hockey season. So, Sean, you're a former player with the University of Arizona Wildcats. Tell me a little bit about Coach Berman and his approach to putting a team together.
Yeah, he looks for like really good character guys who work hard. Like all the obvious things that you want in players. He just wants you to like follow the systems, like listen to him, and just like respect what he does, and just get all the guys together and put it together a good team, and basically like that's how it goes.
Well, a lot of people talk about hockey systems, coaches and their systems. For the hockey fans watching and listening, what exactly is a hockey system that a coach gives to a team?
Let's like for example, like on the forecheck, they do usually like a 2-3 crash, a 2-3 no crash, which means like the first two guys like go in on the puck, and then the third forward will just stay high just to make sure like if the defense get caught. So there's one of the systems he does like a left wing lock where basically like if they're in a set breakout, like one of the first guy in on the zone will like lock onto their left wing and like fall them on the ice, and then everyone just like just does like a 2-3 kind of like a forecheck. And then like power play systems like 5-on-4, 5-on-3, like umbrella, like get the puck to the net, lots of shots on net. So and like back checking, there's just so many like different factors like breakouts. There's different face-off plays, like ways to dump, like where to dump the puck in on the ice. So there's definitely like he has good systems that he's got going for the team. And it works out pretty well.
So hockey fans, sometimes if you're a new hockey fan, it may look like just chaos out there, just stuff just happening really fast. And sometimes it absolutely is like that. But as you get used to watching the game, it's fun to see these systems. It's fun to see how different teams attack each other, how different teams defend each other. And I think that's what makes this a really exciting game. We're about 10 minutes away from dropping the puck here for the first of a 2-game series against the NAU Lumberjacks. The University of Arizona Wildcats opening their home season tonight. The two teams also play tomorrow night with the puck dropping at 7:30. We're getting ready for the teams to take the ice. And, Ross, when the teams do take the ice and when the house lights come up, we can pan over to the ice and show the fans what's going on there. Sean, what do you expect tonight from this first home game of the University of Arizona Wildcats?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, for the first home game, everyone's excited. They've been like traveling on the bus for practices. Like they played at NAU 2 weeks ago. They were off last week. They had the bye week. So definitely like first home game of the season. The fans are like coming into the stadium. Everyone like right now in the locker room. Everyone's probably pumped up. Like Berman's about to give like a big speech. How it's nice to be back. And
now, does he do that? Does Coach Berman do the speech before you go on the ice?
Yeah,
like hey, okay, guys. It's about to happen and really pump
the
guys
up. It gets everyone going. Everyone's amped up. It's just like I say, first home game. Like let's look forward to it. Just all the stuff that they have to like go through with traveling to Phoenix for practices.
Like once every 5 minutes, Ross, I guess.
Yeah, I got it.
We're about 6 or 7 minutes away from the drop of the puck here with U of A taking on the NAU Lumberjacks. We're waiting for the teams to take the ice in the national anthem. And, Sean, is there anything more exciting than the start of hockey season? I just don't know. There's just something. Maybe in Tucson, Arizona especially, it means fall is coming.
Yeah, definitely.
Which is a wonderful thing. But talk about as a hockey player yourself. Mentally, how do you approach a new season to get yourself ready for a really difficult sport to play over a long season?
Mentally, you just, you got to be like training well. You got to like go to practice, like work hard all the time and just like looking forward to the season. Like it's a hard explanation, like to like especially being a former player, like you're just like excited to like get it going. So yeah, just everyone's excited basically. Like, that's the word. Everyone's been waiting. As soon as hockey season ends, everyone's skating, training for the next season to get better. So definitely just excitement.
Well, the teams are starting to take the ice, so as soon as the house lights go up, let's go and see the teams take the ice and the starting lineups coming here at the TCC, and we'll start our gameplay.
Number 26, Reese Keeper. At left defense, number 20, Miles Wendell. At right defense, number 17, Christian Foster. And in the net for the Ice Jacks, number 30, Jackson Gospel. The head coach of the Ice Jacks is Travis Johnson.
And we're waiting for the Wildcats to take the ice. I see them forming. Now this is an exciting time for a U of A fan because the Wildcats are about to take the ice for the first time for the home season of the 2016 and 2017 season. The hype video is on the big screen right now, showing the U of A scoring against ASU, which is just a wonderful sight. Sean, do you remember the first time you took the ice here at the TCC as a member of the Wildcats?
Yeah, it was. It was 2 years ago. I think it was the end of October, and we were playing Liberty, and it was great just because I had heard so many good things about like the home games and the program. I was just amped up and excited to get back on the ice. So I definitely know everyone's feeling when the lights come on, and you hear the song, the national anthem. It just really gets you going and ready for the game. So yeah, it's definitely exciting for all the new guys, especially.
So yeah, for the new guys, for the young guys in this program, are they really nervous right now?
Yeah, you get the jitters. You come to a new team, like new school, like being a freshman. You're surrounded. It's different like culture for you. So definitely, yeah. They're amped up. It's a great place to play, great place to be, like great school, like great spirit. So all around, just excited.
Getting ready for the national anthem with the puck drop coming in just a few minutes. With the University of Arizona Wildcats taking on the NAU Lumberjacks. Now, Sean, these two teams have already played this year. The season opener for the Wildcats was a 4-2 victory over NAU in Flagstaff. So these two teams know each other a little bit, which I think will make this a little bit more of an interesting affair rather than just the first game for both teams.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is the starting lineup for your Arizona Wildcats. Starting in the wing, number 9, Dylan Carter.
And here's the starting lineup for the Wildcats.
At right wing, number 22, Robert Mike. At the center position for your Wildcats, number 12, Christopher Westland. At left defense, number 3, Matthew Armenti. At right defense, number 19, Nick Silver. In the next line for your Wildcats, number 33, Austin Wilson. The head coach of your Wildcats is Chad Berman. Assistant coaches, Eddie Lamia, Shane Fossell, and Jim Barber. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please rise. Gentlemen, remove your hands and face the South Pole for tonight's national anthem, sung by Michael Johnson.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's last evening, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly gleaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say doth that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Johnson. The referee for tonight's contest.
And we're ready for the drop of the puck. I'm Tim DeGasson here doing color tonight for the U of A versus NAU. And I'm going to hand over the play-by-play to Sean Grunhagen. Sean, take it away, and let's do the first period of the home opener of U of A versus NAU. Teams are getting ready for the drop of the puck.
Yeah, here taking the draw is number 12, Chris Westland. And then on his right wing, he has Robert Smythe. And then on his left, he has Dylan Carter. The first defensive pair out there is number 19, Nick Zellmer, number 3, Matthew Armenti, sorry. And in goal is Austin Wilson, and here goes the puck. And NAU controls the first puck. Looking to make some passes to the neutral zone here. Good stuff there by Zellmer. Matthew Armenti is going back to retrieve the puck. He's looking for an outlet pass to Westland. Westland's going up the middle. A little bit there. Zellmer grabs control of it. Good hit there by Matthew Armenti to break that play up. Zellmer cycles it around. Dylan Carter's on the boards. Gets taken away from by an NAU player. Over to Armenti. Armenti skating it up. Over to Smythe. Smythe's looking, drops it back, slows down the play a little bit. Here goes Nick Zellmer looking to make a pass. NAU defenseman number 20 steps up. And the Wildcats dump the puck in.
Yeah, plays a little bit frazzled here in the first minute. I think as both teams try to get their legs a little bit.
Definitely have to get used to playing again. You know, it's a big game here, so first might be a little shaky, and as the game moves on, it'll probably, it's only 45 seconds. So
only 45 seconds through the first period. We got to face off in the Wildcat zone.
Matthew Armenti retrieves the puck, looking to make a pass here. He continues to skate the puck up. Looks over for Smythe. Smythe tries to chip it off the boards, taken away. Nick Zellmer setting up the play here behind the net. Just chips it out to the neutral zone for a line change for Arizona. And now we have on the ice here, we have Kyle Farguson, John Hogan, and Toppy Hogan out there. Zellmer goes back to retrieve the puck, wraps it around. Over to John Hogan, chips it out to Farguson. Farguson 1-on-2, chases the puck in the corner. Big hit there. Toppy Hogan retrieves the puck, looking back to Osment. Osment shot on net, tip. Oh, Farguson, goal, look at that. What a goal, there it is.
That's the first goal of this new home season. U of A goes up 1-0 over NAU. You know, Sean, that looked like a harmless shot coming in on goal, but it just seemed to sit there in the crease.
Yeah, there's some traffic in front of the net there, goal, first shot, touched him early, and exactly what happens, rebound right there. Farguson was in front of the net right there, just buried it, that's where you get those grindy goals, so it was nice seeing that. It's crazy, too, because that whole play just started just from a simple dump in the zone. Good forecheck like we talked about earlier. 2 guys on the puck. Toppy Hogan made the pass up. Osman just a nice little shot on that. rebound goal for Ferguson. So that was a good one there.
Yeah, that's proof that any shot's a good shot.
There you go. Exactly. Yeah, especially early on here like that. And out there now is number 7, Alex O'Day, Robbie Wilkinson, and Dylan Balsamo right now.
Arizona Wildcat goal. Give it to number 28, Kyle Ferguson.
Big hit there by Anthony Rosetta. That was a nice step up there.
The assist goes to number 5, Sean Osmond. And number 6,
Here's Dylan Balsamo going through the neutral and chips it, corner dump. And here comes the line change for the Wildcats. We have number 20, Manny Roth. There is a new freshman, along with number 8, Camden Armstrong. And on forward here, we have Tyler Griffith, Roy Grandoff, and Orion Olson. Good step by Manny Rowe there. Shake him play Cam Armstrong. Over to Olson. Olson loses the puck there. Retrieved by Manny Rowe. Right up to Tyler Griffith. He's got wheels going up the ice here.
So the first goal of the home season going to Kyle Ferguson, number 28 for the U of A. U of A leads early in the first period, 1-0 over NAU.
Shot on it by Griffith. Oh, misses the net. Manny Rowe retrieves it, sends it back down. It wraps all the way, and it's going to go all the way down back to the Wildcats zone. And here's the line change for the Wildcats here.
And let me check that. I may have said Ferguson. It's Kyle Ferguson.
Yeah.
That's an unusual name, Ferguson. Don't want to take his goal away from him.
Yeah.
Kyle scores the first goal of the home series for the U of A in 16-17. Play continues on.
Here we go, right up to Captain Dylan Carter here. They've got a little 3-on-2 here. Carter makes some move. Tries to get it to the net. Down low. Good work there by Carter to retrieve the puck back from NAU. Weston's got time. He looks. Oh, backdoor. Oh.
Just missed on the backdoor pass right through the crease.
Carter retrieves it. He's getting it. Carter comes out with the puck.
Still in the NAU zone.
Yeah. Shot by Zomer. Block shot by NAU there by their defenseman. Smythe sends it down low. Weston goes in for the hit. NAU chips it out of the zone, and I think that one's going to go down for an icing. And
they do call it. Now, are the Wildcats the kind of team that likes to take a lot of shots from the point, Sean, or are they a team that wants to work it down low? What kind of style does U of A
definitely,
play?
definitely, I'd say like dump and chase more, dump it in, get 2 guys on the puck hard. But, I mean, like we've seen, the points are open, and, the forwards are managing to get the puck up. So there's been a few quality opportunities just from throwing it to the net like we saw with the first goal. So that was nice to see.
Face off in the NAU zone. One temporarily by the Cats. Oh, there's
Ferguson again with the good shot there. He's trying to go for a second here already. Anthony Rosetta with a nice step up there, big hit. Austin Wilson comes out to retrieve the puck. Number 5, Sean Osmond up the boards to John Hogan. John Hogan takes a big hit there, but manages to get the puck out of the zone. Here comes Toppy Hogan. Oh, to the net. Rebound. Osmond shot. Oh, just hit the knob of the goalie stick on that one.
Nice save by NAU.
Oh, Sean Osmond tries to take a shot. NAU, good recovery by Sean Osmond to get back. 2-on-2 here for NAU. Shot. Great save by Austin Wilson there. And it looks like an NAU player is down. I'm going to see if they...
there's a whistle for the injured NAU player. That's Lane Noyes. But he's up, heading back to the bench. It's obvious, Sean, that the U of A looks just like one notch larger and faster than NAU.
Yeah, it's looking like at the first minute there, it looked like it was back and forth. But now, it looks like the Wildcats are getting in the groove of things right now. They're just playing the system that Coach Berman wants them to run, and so far it's working out great, it looks like. So hopefully they keep it going and get some more opportunities and some more goals here.
Well, 5 minutes into the first period, maybe some of those early season home jitters maybe have worked out after you get a shift or two.
Yeah, definitely.
And also get a couple good shots on goal because the Cats have been lurking in the slot earlier in this game.
Mm-hmm. Here comes number 27, Robbie Wilkinson. Over to O'Day. O'Day's looking out front, up top to Manny Rowe. Good shot by Manny. Oh, Manny Rowe! Look at that. Right on net. There it is. Number 20, Manny Rowe on the goal there.
That goalie did not have a chance.
He did not see that. That's what the good thing the Wildcats do, I've noticed right now, is they're getting a lot of guys just in front of the net, just shots from the point. That's how it's going in. Creating good opportunities. It's great to see Manny Rowe, freshman this year, scores his first goal at home from the home opener. So Definitely a good feeling. He's feeling good down there on the ice. So
You got to feel bad for a goaltender when he has so much traffic in front of him. There's no way that he can see the shot coming in. I don't think he even moved before the puck was in the net.
It didn't look like it too much there. And here we go back to for another face-off. We have Roy Grandolph's line with Tyler Griffith and Orion Olson. Still on D is number 20, Manny Rowe, and number 8, Camden Armstrong.
Give him a number 20, Manny Rowe.
Manny Rowe with the second goal for the U of A. Now lead 2-0 over Northern Arizona University.
Passer to Orion Olson coming over with speed through the neutral zone. Makes a nice move. Shot misses the net. Matthew Armenti tees one up. Oh, he's going for again.
Fan on a shot there by the U of A, but they retain possession right in the slot.
Oh, puck's out in front there.
NAU's leaving a lot of loose pucks
Yeah,
right
they're-
around the goal.
NAU retrieves the puck up the ice.
Oh, but they
Great
can't get out
back
of the
check
zone.
there. Great back check by Tyler Griffith there. Olson's going around the net looking for a pass over to number 12, Chris Westland. He's looking up top. Wide open shot. Armenti's looking. Walking the blue line. Seeing his options. Getting
That's doing
slashed. He's going. Backhand shot. NAU goalie makes a nice glove save there.
Cats are doing a great job possessing the puck in the offensive zone. I don't think NAU really has the speed or size to challenge the U of A once they have the puck.
Yeah, I just noticed there, Menti, he's probably on skates like 6'3". He's a big guy out there. So like we talked about earlier, he's an offensive defenseman, so it's good to see him jump up in the play there. And here goes NAU with the face-off one. Back to Sean Osmond. He's going to go for it again. Smythe tries to knock it down. Oh, he retrieves the puck again. And here goes NAU's going up the ice.
Didn't look like that shot from the point had everything on it. Like he was trying to tee one up.
Yeah.
Didn't quite get it all.
And NAU takes control of the puck.
You know, just dumping it into the U of A zone seems to be an accomplishment right now for NAU. They really seem to be struggling against the U of A. As the Cats move back up the ice again. Go for a line change and just dump it into the corner.
And we have the Hogan's line out here again. Kyle Farguson retrieves the puck through the neutral zone. Trying to see who's available, what his options are. Over to Armstrong. Armstrong's going up the ice, looking. He has room to skate. He's looking. Decides to dump it in. Farguson hard on the puck here. Sanders want to top you over. Oh, looking over for John Hogan on that one. That was a nice play there by everyone on the ice there. Toppy gets tangled up a little bit there. I don't think there's going to be a penalty. John Hogan sends it back down. Farguson looking for the puck, finds it. Over to Toppy. Toppy Hogan back to Farguson. Back to Toppy. Center out to John Hogan. John tees one up.
Right.
Oh, there it is. Oh, Farguson's around the net big time tonight.
Nice pad save.
And the puck goes down to the Wildcat zone. Armstrong retrieving it. Passes over to Manny Rowe. Bounces off his skate. Puck goes in. Number 17 for NAU is first one back. Big hit there by Wilkinson. Matthew Armenti chasing it after NAU player.
Poke check back out of the zone.
Armenti here for the Wildcats going around looking to make a play. Drops it back for Zelmer. NAU hard on the puck here. Maintaining a good forecheck. And here's number 7, Alex O'Day, looking up the ice. Over to Robbie Wilkinson. Wilkinson drives back. NAU number 5 here, Jacob Pascal. Puck goes out of play.
So we'll have a face-off in the neutral zone. About 9 minutes into this first period, and what do you do if you're NAU, Sean? They can't seem to possess the puck, maintain the puck, or really move into the U of A zone.
Yeah, I think just right now, they like we talked about earlier, just a little bit nervous playing in a different atmosphere for them. But I think their coaches probably tell them just to keep it maintained. You know, just right now it just needs to be simple. Just keep the game simple. Don't do anything overcomplicated. There you go. Number 25, Brian Shears out here with the Grandolph and Olsen line. Sean Osmond back to retrieve the puck. Anthony Rosetta is opening for a pass. Big hit there by number 15, Austin Gooch for NAU. Gooch retrieves it back to Diaz. Diaz passes up. Number 4, Anthony Rosetta, a nice pass up the boards. Brian Shear, way to get that one in the zone, takes a hit there to make a play. Dylan Carter hard, big hit there by Carter.
Cats keep it in the zone. Good play.
Yeah, that was good. Carter again hit here by number 7, Daniel Diaz.
Some nice determined work with the puck there behind the net.
Dylan Carter looking out front.
Right in the slot.
Armstrong over to Manny. Manny Rowe, he's looking. Armstrong walking in, looking for the shot. Sees the lane. Oh, nice save there by goalie Jackson Gosnow. Smythe and Westland. Oh, Westland out front looking for the puck. Oh, there. Oh.
Gosnell eats that one up. At least he was able to see it. Frees the puck, and we'll have a face-off in the NAU zone. Little under 10 minutes to go in the first period. U of A Wildcats 2, Northern Arizona University nothing. No penalties so far in this game. It really hasn't been that physical of a game, Sean. I'm going to guess that NAU really can't play that kind of game against the U of A and hope to win. What do you think?
Yeah, I think they probably need to be just maybe more gritty towards the Wildcats start hitting them. It's been like a pretty just fast up and down pace game. Just the puck's kind of just going everywhere. Guys are just trying to hold on to the puck and make some plays here.
Cats maintain possession in the NAU zone, right near the blue line. See, look at that. NAU's having trouble possessing the puck, getting out of their own end.
Dylan Carter here looking to make a play. Number 22 for NAU, Corey Briotti. Here comes a 2-on-1. NAU shoots on the shot there. Race Miller, freshman at NAU, has a good shot. We got a little bit of a tangle up down here between Robert Smythe and Corey Briotti. After the whistle, I think Briotti took a little hack at Wilson there after his shot.
Well, if we were wondering about intensity before, it's definitely starting to turn up now.
Yeah, we're seeing a little
there
bit.
was a little bit of an invitation by NAU to the U of A there. U of A shrugs it off and gets ready for the face-off.
Wildcats win the draw. Zalmer's looking up, making a pass. Brings it back. Armenti's looking for the pass over to Armenti. Armenti gains some speed up the ice. Back to Zalmer. Zalmer's moving the puck up. Nice move there by Zalmer. Great play. John Hogan. Hogan decides to toppy Hogan hard on the puck here with Farguson. 2 Wildcat players on the puck hard. NAU trees it. Zalmer steps up. We have number 22 and 16.
2-on-1 for NAU.
Oh, great play by Matthew Armenti. Right up the ice. Here we go. Change of play. Farguson. Drop pass there. John
Big
Hogan.
shot.
Oh, big shot there. Oh, rebound out front. Farguson's getting in there. Oh, and that's going to tangle some things up after that.
And now we got some action going as the NAU goal comes off its moorings. And the players have a little conversation. Linesmen jump in to try to separate that.
Yeah, there's been a little bit of chippiness from both teams here now. We've been seeing the past few minutes.
Well, you know, the NAU's going to have a hard time of it tonight if they keep leaving nice, big, juicy rebounds sitting right in the slot like that, right in the crease. What do you think, Sean?
Yeah, no, definitely. If there's an open puck, U of A or the Wildcats are definitely going to go for it. So it was good to see, a little bit of grittiness there from Farguson to get in on the puck. And here we have Robbie Wilkinson taking the face-off. And number 20 for NAU, Langell around the net. O'Day retrieves the puck from him. O'Day's looking to make a pass out front. Wilkinson up to number 9, NAU. And here's number 26, Reese Kiefer, freshman at NAU. Moves the puck up the ice. Number 8, Lucas Lomax makes a pass across the ice. Anthony Rosetta retrieves the puck. Robbie Wilkinson has a head of steam over, looking to throw something on the net. Shot by Sean Osment. That shot is blocked by number 8, Lucas Lomax of NAU.
NAU goes for a line change during play.
Dylan Balsamo here with the puck. He's looking to make some passes.
8 minutes to play in the first period.
He gets a head of steam. Tries to go around one defender. Ryan Olsen with the puck retrieval there. Now there's a little bit cross-checking, number 9.
Well, the intensity certainly has picked up as there's a lot of pushing and shoving right in front of the NAU bench at the blue line. We were wondering if maybe NAU, you said the answer was to get a little gritty to turn up their energy a little bit, and they absolutely have. The U of A is responding, and we have our first penalties of the match.
Looks like first penalty here for University of Arizona Wildcats. Number 8, Camden Armstrong will sit for, I'm assuming it's going to be a roughing call. And then we have number 5 here on NAU, Jacob Pascal. I'm assuming those are going to be instigating penalties. And the two captains, Corey Briotti and number 9, Dylan Carter, are going to talk to the ref to see what the penalty call is.
Well, I see a roughing up for the U of A. No one in the box yet for NAU. I think NAU might come out. No, there's the penalty for NAU now.
Coincidental penalties there.
Yeah.
Looks like it's just going to be just the 2-minute penalties and nothing more. I think we're going to move to 4-on-4 hockey here.
Well, this is going to open up the ice for the Cats.
Definitely.
I think this is it's not a power play, but with the speed advantage, it is an advantage for the Wildcats.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. There you go. NAU wins the draw here. Over to number 20, Miles Langell. Back to Nick Zellner, retrieves the puck. Setting up the play behind the net. Looking for breakout options. Number 27 here, Boblosian. Here we go. We got a 2-on-1 between Ty Griffith and
nice
Ryan
poke
Schick.
check.
That was a good play there by NAU. Oh, here comes NAU, number 27, Zaven Babluzian. Makes one move.
And he is tripped. I don't see a penalty on the U of A there. I think easily that could have been called a trip on the U of A.
Yeah, U of A definitely got out of that one. Now the rest are probably going to have to think they owe NAU a penalty. So
I think they do too. I think that could have been a very justifiable call.
Mm-hmm. Here you go, Robert Smythe back to Osmond. Big hit there by number 26, Reese Kiefer.
U of A trying to get some speed, getting out of their own zone. You get the idea here. If they could break the puck out, they could make something happen against NAU 4-on-4.
Mm-hmm. And NAU retrieves the puck. Big hit there, Sean Osmond going in on the puck. Back to Dylan Carter. Robert Smythe's looking over to the D. Anthony Rosetta shot, misses the net.
Wide.
Back to Smythe. Smythe throws it out front.
Through the crease.
Number 7, Diaz, looking to make some options. He's got speed coming up the ice. He's got 2 with him. He's looking for a shot.
Oh, that's a goal.
Wow.
That's a goal.
Diaz shot on that. That's a goal.
That's an impossible angle goal by NAU. Nice shot, just barely within the far post.
That was a tough angle shot. I thought that was maybe going to go wide or miss the net. But, yeah, the accuracy of that shot was right on Wilson. Maybe Wilson just wasn't expecting that kind of bounce to happen.
It's a beautiful goal.
Yeah.
NAU inexplicably back in the game. 6 minutes and 23 seconds to go in the first period. It's 2-1. U of A leading NAU. That was a nice skill goal.
That was nice. He drove wide on the play. Just, like we said, just shot on net. And, like you said before, Tim, any shot's a good shot. So
any shot's a good shot. And I think Austin Wilson was really surprised at the angle of that shot. And I think any goaltender would have been.
Definitely agree. And here we have an offside call, offside on the Wildcats here.
13 minutes, 37 seconds.
It's good to see some of the old traditions for U of A hockey continue.
Yeah, the chance after the goals.
The chance after the goals. Who cares?
Yeah, who cares? And here goes Kyle Farguson up to the ice. Makes one nice move around, looking for pass. Backhand shot. Oh, he gets his rebound.
Another juicy rebound left by NAU. And you know what? NAU cares because they're back in this game 2-1 in the first period.
Backdoor. Oh, wow. What a great play there. Armenti, too. I think that was Toppy out there, too. Wow, that was a great tic-tac-toe goal.
Beautiful tic-tac play from one side of the post to the other post and in the net by the U of A. Now, that's the kind of skill that you just can't fake.
That was just that, yeah. Farguson, the goalie was not expecting that to make that pass. I don't think anyone really saw that pass coming. Yeah, so that will be Kyle Farguson's second goal of the night. The assist goes to Toppy Hogan and Matthew Armenti on that play. Wow, I'm still really amazed about that goal. That was super nice. And here we go. NAU with the face-off win.
Kyle Farguson scoring 2 goals in the first period.
Wildcat goal, given to number 28. His second goal of the night.
This will guarantee.
This goes to number 6, Toppy Hogan, and number 3, Matthew Arnetti. That's Ferguson from Hogan and Arnetti. Time, you Wildcat goal, 14 minutes, 7 seconds.
And here comes Anthony Rosetta up the ice. He decides to dump it in. Oh, he retrieves it back after NAU defender Christian Foster tips the puck out. Oh, shot on. Oh, Alex O'Day left all alone in front for that tip.
So I was going to say that this guarantees that I'm going to pronounce Carl Ferguson's name correctly in the first period, scoring 2 goals for the U of A as the Wildcats go up 3-1 against NAU. 5 minutes to go in the first period.
And here goes Manny Rowe, gains a full head of steam. Shot on that blocked by NAU defender Kyle Lindstrom. Back to Manny Rowe, decides to, oh, here we go. Dylan Balsamo hard on the puck. Oh, Olsen takes a weird bounce into the boards there. Number 27, Bablozian. And Nick Zelmer here retrieves the puck, looking back up the ice. NAU goalie Gosnell plays the puck off the boards. 15, Austin Gooch chips the puck out for NAU. And here we go. We have number 5 here, Jacob Pascal, moving up with 13. Heavy shot there, misses the net for NAU. Tyler Griffith looking to pass. Puck goes out in the neutral zone.
That puck, that goal has energized the first NAU goal, has energized them a little bit. They're showing a little bit more finesse in the offensive zone against the U of A.
Mm-hmm. And the Wildcats will settle in their zone looking for a breakout pass. Nick Zelmer chipped up the boards, over to tie up. Going for Carter. Good step there by number 14, Kyle Lindstrom, for NAU to retrieve the puck and get it out of the zone. And here goes NAU. We have number 9 here, Chris Barrett. Shot in. Oh, Wilson. Oh! Uh-oh. Might be seeing something after that. And number 5, Oz, is a little rattled about that one. Anthony Rosetta is getting in there as well.
Austin Wilson, I thought, had the puck, and I think an NAU player slapped it right off of him. Is that what happened? Then
It looked like a shot. Wilson had it, covered it, and it was pretty obvious. I looked from my pretty obvious the NAU player went in for a hack on Wilson.
Went in and hacked him.
I mean, if you do that to your goalie, it looks like the goalie. Oh, and
okay,
Austin. Wow, Austin Wilson. Wow, here we go. Austin Wilson and Jackson Gosnell will go for a fight here.
The 2 goaltenders are fighting at center ice right in front of the penalty boxes. In the first home game
first period
of the season, the first period, the 2 goaltenders called each other out and skated to center ice and are still locked in a brawl.
Wow, but you don't see that very often at all. Goalie fight there, calling each other out to center ice.
An amazing sight. An amazing sight. And the NAU goaltender, I believe, has been tossed.
Yeah, that will be it looks like, they're going to take both of them.
Both goaltenders have been disqualified from the game.
Usually I think they would put a player into the penalty box to serve that.
And indeed, both goaltenders are gone.
Yeah, that's actually why. Yeah, so
this is one of the most unusual things I've seen in a college hockey game in a long time, Sean. With about 3 minutes to go in the first period, the U of A up 3-1. The NAU goaltender calling Austin Wilson to center ice. They drop the gloves and go at it.
Yeah, that's something you don't see too often. Yeah, at many levels of hockey.
Now, this is interesting. If anyone had a real beef at this point, you'd think it would be Austin Wilson. He had just taken a hack from an NAU player after making a save, and there was a bit of a scrum in the near corner here, and players were working it out. And it didn't look like it was going to turn into anything. And then suddenly NAU goaltender Jackson Gosnell skates to center ice and calls Austin Wilson to him. And in front of the Cats penalty box, drop the gloves and sticks and go at it.
I was just right out there in center ice. The fans, you see all the fans on their feet getting their phones out. They're enjoying the show. Definitely now with after that, you hear the University of Arizona chant U of A. So that's always good to see. But yeah, crazy to see the fight there still. I actually wow.
So
I
Sean,
don't. I think it's the first time I've ever seen a goalie fight in person. Honestly,
and the thing is, I think we got our money's worth. That was a good goal.
that was
goalie
good. That was a
fight.
good tilt there. Yeah,
Those guys threw down
they
on
threw
each
their
other.
helmets
I mean,
off and locker glove. And,
Now that seemed really personal. But let's talk about this for a second, Sean, because sometimes players will eye each other and take out a personal grudge or do something for their team. What is it about the two goaltenders? What do you think precipitated these two goaltenders calling each other out and then going at it?
it could be also like first home game of the season. Like everyone's amped up. The fans are out here. There's people watching. They just it's a big in-state rivalry too.
Right, but it's the two goaltenders. Why the two starting goaltenders?
I'm thinking the same thing here too.
Could this be something left over from that first game in Flagstaff?
That could be possible. You never know. So they could have had maybe tried to call each other out before. You just never know. It's just kind of a one-time thing.
Okay, so what do the referees do with this? We've had two disqualifications. Well, I'm assuming disqualifications. They haven't announced it yet. Maybe it's just a 10-minute misconduct. But I think if goaltenders not only leave their crease but come outside the blue line, I think that's an automatic disqualification.
I think if the goalie comes over a certain part, even not for fighting or anything, even if it's just during a time or just an intermission kind of thing.
Yeah.
I don't think the goalies are actually allowed to skate past the red line or blue line.
Yeah.
I think that's actually a rule though. Yeah. So, So I'm assuming maybe I thought they were going to have a player in the box for the goalies because that's what I thought they do to serve the 5. But
you'd think there'd be fighting. There'd be offsetting fighting majors too.
5 minute fighting major penalty. Goalie stay and just send one player from each team to go serve it. So
but I'm disappointed. I would like to see the two goaltenders in the penalty box. The two goaltenders in the penalty box, and then when they get out, have them just go at it again. Now, we're kind of robbed of that opportunity here because it would happen.
Yeah,
if those two guys were able to stay in that game, that they were not going to be done. Of course, that's a fantasy. They're disqualified. They're in the locker room now, hopefully cooling off. And let's hope cooler heads prevail here. But that was one of the most amazing things I've seen at the TCC in a long time.
I have to agree with you. That's probably in the top for me too. Last year there was one fight against ASU, but it was with the players. So I mean. But this, obviously, like you said, goalies, why the goalies exactly. So I don't know how the penalties will go, if it'll just be this game or if it will carry over to maybe a couple of other games. Because I know there's a USA hockey rule in general. If you take off your helmet, it's a certain amount of games. So.
Number 26, Reese Keeper, 2 minutes for slashing, 2 minutes for roughing. NAU penalty on the goalie, number 30, Jackson Costello.
And now we're hearing the penalty calls here.
Arizona Wildcat penalty on number 5, Sean Osmond, 2 minutes for roughing. Penalty on the goalie, number 33, Austin Wilson, a disqualification for fighting. All penalties at 60 minutes, 28 seconds in the first period. Now in a goal for Northern Arizona, number 1, Josh Nolan. For Arizona, number 35, Garrett Patrick.
And here for goalies now, the goalies who are not playing, who are on the bench as backups, we have number 1, Josh Nolan coming in for Northern Arizona. And now we have number 35, Garrett Patrick
for the U of A. Well, more goaltenders will get some early season work at least. Garrett Patrick in for the University of Arizona. Josh Nolan for NAU, and there's the puck dropped in the NAU zone. And some U of A players tussling behind the net. Back at the blue line. Shot on goal, and another big juicy rebound left by now Josh Nolan, the new NAU goaltender.
And here we have Kyle Ferguson here skating the puck up the ice. Over to Matthew Armenti skating through the neutral zone. Armenti will dump it in on net. Northern Arizona goalie Josh Nolan comes out to play. Armenti jumps into play, and NAU will. University of Arizona is on a power play here. I just noticed that right now.
Yes, they gave an extra 2 minutes to the NAU goaltender.
And here we go, Dylan Carter retrieving the puck. Number 27, Boblozian hard on the puck there. Carter through the neutral zone, has speed around one defender. Boblozian goes in for the big hit. Miles Langell on U of A pretty hard there on the puck. And U of A controls the puck. Zelmer over to Robert Smythe here. Back to Zelmer. They're looking for a solid umbrella setup, it looks like right now. Carter down to O'Day. O'Day up top to Zelmer. Shot on net. Tip. Great save. That was a great save by number 1, Josh Nolan, Northern Arizona. He had to dive out to make that rebound save.
Boy, that puck was pinballing right in the crease.
I thought there was going to be another one of those grindy rebound goals there, but yeah, that was good recovery there by Nolan to retrieve the puck there. And Zomer goes over. Dylan Balsama here, wheels up, dumps it in the zone. Number 14, Kyle Lindstrom, bats the puck down and sends it back down the ice out of Northern Arizona territory. And here, number 11, Roy Granoff will dump it in, cross-corner dump. Robert Smythe and Christian Foster are hot on the puck there. Smythe has time out front.
Cat right in the slot.
Right up, puck's there. Back to Balsamo. Balsamo shoots it. Fat rebound there. And number 21, Orion Olsen, will slow things down here. Anthony Rosetta up the boards, over. And it looks like, will NAU get a breakaway? Oh, no.
Goaltender way out.
GP.
Goaltender taking a shot on number 12.
Stephen Thompson there going for the almost breakaway. But, wow, yeah, good play. A
risky play.
Risky play there, but good play for Garrett Patrick to get the puck out. And we're looking up. Ferguson looking for breakaway for Toppy Hogan.
Risky play by Garrett Patrick, coming out all the way to the circle to get that puck and hit the NAU player. Otherwise, he was going to be in on a breakaway. Now, that's a judgment call. You're either going to get there in time or you're going to miss the puck, and it's going to be an easy goal.
I've seen many times. I've seen just the goalie trying to go out and play, and the player just like poking it past the goalie, just in for literally an open net goal. But that was a risky play. But Garrett Patrick came out, made the play, kind of took a hit.
He took a hit. The goaltenders, I think, have taken more hits in this game than perhaps the forwards or the defensemen.
I saw Garrett Patrick. He was going out there. You could tell protect himself, lowered his shoulder a little bit. Gained a good balance there.
Deflected shot behind the net. 1 minute to go in the first period. University of Arizona Wildcats 3, the NAU Lumberjacks 1 as play continues.
And here we have Josh Owen retrieving the puck. The goalie coming out to play the puck. Number 14, Kyle Lindstrom, heading up ice over to number 16, Race Miller. Looks for a cross-ice pass. Nothing happening there. And Manny Rowe will settle things down here. 30 seconds left to play in the first period here. U of A 3, NAU 1. Back to Ferguson. Number 22 here, hard on the puck, Corey Briotti. Toppy Hogan bounces over his stick. Forecheck. Oh, Toppy Hogan gains it. Over to John Hogan. Leaves it for Manny Rowe. Oh.
Nice poke shot right in the slot by NAU. But the U of A maintains possession in the NAU zone. Just 10 seconds to go in the period.
There you go. Hard on the forecheck here. Kyle Ferguson looks like it's going to be tied up there down in the corner. Sends it down.
And that's the end of the first period with University of Arizona Wildcats 3, NAU 1 in a very interesting, entertaining first period with a goaltender brawl at center ice. I don't know what the second period could do to top that, but we're going to see.
Yeah, some highlights from that period. Definitely the goal. I think the goalie fight takes that one, but also Kyle Ferguson's 2 goals. That's nice to see his first 2 goals as a University of Arizona hockey player, and also getting his first goal for the U of A is freshman Manny Rowe, the defenseman, shot from the point. So all around, good highlights all around I'd see from University of Arizona, and then also the goal from NAU. I think that was Diaz on the goal with the close angle shot.
No, it was Lucas Lomax with the goal for Northern Arizona University.
Lucas Lomax, that was also another big point there for Northern Arizona.
An almost impossible angle goal.
Yeah, that was a great shot. Wilson maybe wasn't expecting that one. So
the first period is in the books of the 2016-17 home season. U of A up 3-1. Now, in this first intermission, we're going to hear from Eddie Lavelli, who's the assistant coach of the University of Arizona Wildcats. And for the second period of play-by-play, we're going to be joined by Griffin Dine. And Griffin is going to join Sean Grunhagen right now to recap the first period and get you ready for the second period, and also talk to U of A head coach Eddie Lavella. I'm Timothy Gasson, and I'll be back for the second period call.
Oh, heck it.
Okay, so hold on to it. Am I giving you this?
Does this just turn everything off altogether?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Shuffle Puck. Out there we have 2 contestants. We have Ben, who has 3 T's in his name. Hey, Matt. And then we also have Chris. They're going to be taking 3 shots. Those that make it into the circle or closest to the red is going to get Wildcat hockey merchandise. Okay, Ben, go ahead and take your shots. Too much juice on it. Okay, Matt, try it again, buddy. That's better. That looks a lot better. And it's in the circle. And here's a shot from here. Look at this. I think he's got the range there. Wow. Yeah, right next to him. Right next to him. And it's Chris. Okay, Chris, you know what to beat. Trying to get it off the boards. Here we go. Let's try shot number 2.
I can't really hear myself. Again, Wildcat fans, it's Griffin Dine. I'm with assistant Arizona coach Eddie Lavilla. Eddie, welcome up. Thanks for having me up here.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. So, a lot going on in that period. Let's just start with pros and cons. What did the Wildcats do good there, and what do you want to work on moving into the second period?
I think we try to pride ourselves on our speed and our transition hockey game here. I think we've had strong blue lines. We've been hard on the forecheck. The back check pressure has been good. Could improve there as well too, but really we're just getting on those loose pucks and we're making it difficult for them to play in their zone and some simple shots. A couple things we need to tighten up though, our blue lines a little bit. We got to have an F3 trailing coming in to pick up that extra guy there. So and then just continuing the simple play. So it was a good period for us. We have better.
Yeah, big question here. Obviously, the goalie fight. You don't see that often in college hockey or hockey in general. What is the coaching staff's view on that, and how do you guys take that and move forward from such a
not catastrophic, but just such a big event like that.
Right. And so in the ASHA, fighting's not allowed, as some people know here, and we don't condone fighting by any stretch here in the coaching staff. But to be honest with you, Wilson had 2 shots against him after a whistle was blown, and Osmond went over there and sent a message to him saying that's not correct, and I'm going to stick up for him and say that's the appropriate move. They need to understand that our goaltender is not to be touched. The fight afterwards is an unfortunate outcome. I think their goaltender was asking for it a little bit too much. He sent a puck down against Wilson there, and Wilson decided to make his decision for that. So if he's going to stand up for myself and be challenged there, we don't like the fighting, but it happened. We're moving forward past this.
Yeah, absolutely. Moving on from that, you see it every year. NAU definitely, after the whistle, taking some extra jabs, some extra hits at Wilson that definitely targeted that fight. How do you draw a line between making sure you're not getting taken advantage of, and making sure you're standing out of the box and you can get some PPs to take advantage?
Right. Like I said, the first message, Osmond goes over there. They kind of pulled him away and separated, but Osmond went right over, and the kid who's been doing it was the second time for him. And he put him to the ice and the rest of the guys are there to support Wilson. So it gives our goaltender support and confidence that we're there for him. And once you send that message one time, we tell them on the bench. Once it's sent once, that's it. The shenanigans are done. Once they get the message, then we're playing hockey again here.
Yeah, absolutely. Last thing here. Big goal by Ferguson. First one as a Wildcat. Great thing to get him on board. Well, what are some things we can look for him in the second and third period?
Kyle Ferguson is a tremendous hockey player. I mean, his speed off the puck and his kind of mental prowess of his hockey game there is fantastic. And obviously has a fantastic shot there. I think he really complements the 2 Hogan boys, getting him some loose pucks in his puck possession game as well too. So you're going to see a lot of carrying the puck from Ferguson, a lot of shooting from him, and then look for Choppy and John to be supportive off the puck with him there.
Absolutely. All right. Well, thanks, Coach Lavilla, and thanks for having us. And
Appreciate it. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, I mean, that's a layered question. Obviously, you like to layer things on people who suffer challenges or lack of ice. But we find ways to manage it. So it's a lot of off-ice conditioning, a lot of explosive training type stuff. We want to build off the summer work the guys have put in. And then it's really, I'm really into camaraderie, building different opportunities for guys to get to know each other in different ways. And that chemistry is going to carry us.
Now, you're in your 3rd year here as the head manager, and you've been able to bring a few people in over a couple of recruiting classes. Can you talk a little bit about the kind of skill that you brought into the program, and what do you think you can improve on in the program for this season?
Well, I think, the first thing, the job number 1 is to establish and build a culture that is championship. So the first thing was establishing a culture. So as much as we're searching for talent, we want high character kids too. In my opinion, you can't win a championship with just character or just talent. You need both. So that narrow search for the kind of kids we want. I think we're really making large steps so far to get there. And some of that's showing already, but we're bigger, we're faster, and without question, we're more committed to what's going to take to build this program.
What do you think the greatest needs are for your roster to improve on this year so you can grow over the last year? What is it that you want to improve on this year?
Yeah, I thought we took a big step last year. We learned how to play defensively in a championship level. We played the number 1 team in the country, Minot State, 4 times, lost by 1 goal, kept them under 3 goals every time. This is a team that averaged 6 goals a game. So to me, that means guys are running out sticks and lanes. blocking shots, the little things it's going to take. I have a philosophy that it takes 4 goals to win a regular season game, 3 goals to win a playoff game. So that's the mentality we have. We're preparing for March. So we established a defensive foundation to build off of first and foremost last year. What we were missing, really, was that next guy who can give us that +1 goal. We didn't have that go-to guy to bury. I think you'll see a couple guys in our recruiting class are going to help there, and I really think that combined with our depth can be a major difference.
So the good news is you actually get to go play a hockey game.
Yes.
Right at the start of your season, you played at NAU. Talk a little bit about that game. You came out with a victory. Always great to start off the new season with a victory, but it didn't look that way early that things were going to go your way. Talk about the development of the team just over one game.
Yeah, no question. It was it spoke volumes about our group. It was incredibly sloppy. But we found a way to win, right? So what I took from that game was I found myself frustrated. Okay, we're making a lot of mistakes. And then I kept reminding myself, well, we haven't had a chance to go over. So I had to temper my expectations. But what I saw and what I needed to see were the intangibles of our team. Could we handle the adversity of getting down 2-0? Could we handle not having a lot of ice? Thought so many questionable calls on our way. How would we respond on our bench? I thought we carried ourselves much better. The elevation, the point of it is, in the past, in my experience here, there was excuses that we were being done. Now it was, we're going to find a way. Well, we went down 2-0. Unfortunately, it was deja vu from the national tournament last year. I had to call timeout 6 minutes into the game, but I didn't have to say much. I got a sense that the leaders spoke up. It's a good sign for us. There was never a deflating feeling on the bench that we're in trouble here. It was guys were getting going. I think we know where we got our room. I think we know we're kind of catching up from behind here. But to me, what stood out was the tandem. We had some big hits like that. He step up. He's a kid who needs to get on offensive force for us in the back end. So when we see things, little signs like that, I just know that it's just seeing we're going.
So the Wildcats start off this new season with a 4-2 victory, and you have your home series, your home season starting this next week. We're at the TCC. What can you tell Wildcat fans about NAU as a hockey team? What kind of team are they going to see?
Yeah, they've got a good team. They always get up for us, obviously, being an in-state rivalry and a Division I opponent team. So they're always getting up for us, particularly like this arena and playing this atmosphere, which is better than any other find anywhere else. So it's always, we're getting their best every time. What I know about this group that AJ has there is it's a group that works hard, Pete's shifting every shift here. They're going to give you their best. I'd say, I've heard a lot about their speed. I think they're quicker than they are fast. I think they've got good speed, but I really think they're quicker than they are fast. For us, though, we gave away the middle of the ice too long. We have to make some adjustments. We improved on almost over the fortunate. I think we're in a better position now. We're getting some reps here. A full week of practice leading into it. So, I've got to believe that NAU feels like we stole a game they thought they should have won. And I think we believe that we've got something more for us.
Now, football coaches believe that their team improves perhaps the most with the first and second game. What is it for a college hockey coach? When do you start to see the improvement in their team? Will it be from that first game at NAU, now coming to home playing home series, or will it take a little bit further for you to get a real beat on what will say the Wildcat teams?
Yeah, I get the honest. I'm still trying to figure that out here. When you're not skating consistently, when you get 1-2 skates a week, it's tough to really put a figure on that. But I think we better get ready because after this NAU game, we've done the game. We're going to play UCO, Central Oklahoma, playing Oklahoma, two top 5, two top 7 teams. So we better get ready. So this is an opportunity for us to tune up, sharpen up some things in our systems, get our legs going here, and establish the kind of team we want to build on.
And finally, Coach, on Sunday, there's a fundraiser at TCC to benefit University of Hockey. The Tucson Roadrunners that you run through here is going to have a scrimmage. All proceeds are going to go to UVA Hockey. There's no admission charge, but we'd like you to give $5 or as much as you'd like to help UVA Hockey. What do you say to Wildcat fans about coming out and supporting that scrimmage and supporting UVA Hockey?
Yeah, I think it's a tremendous opportunity. The Roadrunners are considering us. They didn't have to do that, so we're appreciative. But really what I'm doing here is I think it's a calling to Wildcat Nation. We've had a loyal fan support. I mean fans who've been season ticket holders for 30 years. We need you more than ever. This is worth your time. This is a team you can get behind. We're going to turn the tides on the ASU. It's going to start now. So things are moving forward here. We want to pay back your loyalty, and I think this is the team who's going to do it. I think it started last year, and now this is kind of the launch year. But this is an opportunity for Wildcat Hockey to come out, support us, show them that we're going to stay for a long time, and we're going to be a force moving forward.
Thank you, Coach Gorman, head coach of the University of Arizona Wildcat Hockey Team. This has been the Wildcat Hockey Report. I'm Timothy Gasson, and we'll see you next time.
And we're getting ready for the second period of play here at the Tucson Convention Center. It's the U of A and NAU. At the end of one, it's 3-1. With the U of A in the lead, I'm joined now by Griffin Dine, who's going to do play-by-play for the second semester, for the second period. We're in the first semester of the 16-17 season. But before we start that, Griffin, let's talk about the first period. What stood out to you about that first period of the first home game for the U of A this year?
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, Tim. I thought the Wildcats came out real strong there. A lot of offensive pressure. A lot of offensive pressure there for the Wildcats. A lot of net front presence. At times it looked, a little jumpy. As you can see, it was definitely a hectic period there. But I thought overall, first period at home, not an easy thing to do as a freshman, which a lot of these new guys are. That they came out strong. And this is a big rivalry game, and it's never an easy one. So I think the Wildcats came out strong, and NAU definitely put them to the test.
Well, talk about that a little bit, especially for the young guys playing perhaps their first time in a large arena like this. What is it like to play your first game in a large arena for a college hockey team?
Yeah, no, absolutely. That's a great question there, Tim. It wasn't too long ago that I remember skating out on the ice. You play in an arena like this, it's definitely it gives you a bit of more jitters than you normally have, and I think it takes time just getting the feel for the rink, getting the feel for the fans, and the big arena kind of feel. It's not something that a lot of these guys had before coming to Arizona, so it's definitely something that takes a bit of adjusting to, and I thought the new guys like Ferguson's especially took advantage of it.
Now, when was the last time you saw in the first period of a college hockey game one goaltender call the other goaltender to center ice and they drop their gloves and go at it? Have you ever seen anything like that?
Yeah, to be honest, I've been to probably 100 hockey games live my entire life, probably more if you count the ones I've played in, and I've never seen a goalie fight live, especially in college. It's definitely something rare to see like that, and I think my heart rate's still going.
Now, did you see the genesis of it when the NAU goaltender called over Austin Wilson? Did you see that?
I did. I saw Gosnell from NAU kind of moving down slowly as the fights persist in the corner, and he started to inch his way towards the red line, and before you knew it, Wilson kind of met him there, and it kind of one of those things in hockey where they made the look, and before you knew it, the gloves were off and they were shedding them.
Now we hope to have Austin Wilson up in the booth in between the second and third period to talk about this extraordinary thing that we just saw. Maybe something will top that in the second period, but it's one of the most unusual things I've seen in hockey in a long time. And, it wasn't like a baseball player fight. These two goaltenders dropped their equipment and jumped on each other. I mean, they absolutely had some meaning behind their actions.
Yeah, absolutely there. I mean, like I mentioned, it is a rivalry game, and I think nothing shows more rivalry than a fight, let alone a goalie fight. And I'm not sure what can top that, but this is hockey and anything can happen, so I'm excited to see what the Cats and NAU have to offer this period.
So we're getting ready for the second period of play. U of A 3, NAU 1. The players have taken the ice, are stretching and getting ready. The Cats will be going from right to left, NAU from left to right. And it'll be interesting to see how Northern Arizona responds to that first period. They were out-muscled for much of it. U of A is obviously a faster, a stronger team. What do you think that NAU can do, Griffin, to compete with U of A in the second period?
They got to be better in the face-off zone. I think all zones of the ice, the face-off circle was definitely a struggle for NAU. U of A led face-offs 12-5. U of A had 15 takeaways. So it was definitely they need touching up in the face-off circle, and they need to quit giving the puck up and stop turning it over so much. But I think the energy is definitely there for NAU. That's no surprise as usual. I think they just need to fine-tune some of the mechanics.
Well, we'll see if they can match the U of A. U of A had plentiful offensive chances. Do we have the stats on shots on goal for each team?
Yes, we do. Shots on goal. We have for Arizona. We had, let's see here. NAU had 10 shots and Arizona had 30. So definitely a big change in pace there. But
That can't be 30 shots on goal for Arizona, could it? Could that possibly be 30 shots on goal?
the stats is definitely not an easy thing to do. So, but we'll see moving in here.
Okay, we'll check that in between periods to see. But the U of A did have decided advantage in the first period.
Yep.
And now Griffin Dine will take away play-by-play for the second period.
Absolutely. NAU's in the zone, has the puck down front. Arizona, looks like he's tripped up there in the corner. And NAU's a shot wide.
Nice opportunity in the slot there for NAU to start the second period.
Yeah, absolutely. NAU's definitely taking advantage here and getting the puck in U of A zone. And a nice keep in there. And we got a 2-on-1
coming for the U of A.
Dylan Carter, he's got the puck. He stalls. And to the net, saved by the NAU goaltender, Gosnell.
Boy, that play just got mucked up just enough for NAU to be able to stop that. The goaltender makes the save.
Absolutely. Good chance over the Wildcats, but good recovery from NAU to get back in the zone and give the goaltender a shot there.
Now, Griffin, is that the kind of play that maybe 4 or 5 games from now the Cats will look a little bit sharper on that 2-on-1?
Absolutely. That's the thing that you get more practices. The pucks definitely stick to the tape a little better, but they'll get better moving forward, like we said. And there's John Hogan down in front. And Ferguson is pressuring. And Rosetta steps up, and a big hit by Rosetta there. Toppy Hogan keeps it. Hogan protects the puck. Hogan on turnover, and NAU is coming back the other way. 3-on-2 for NAU. Down the puck.
We had a whistle and a shot after the whistle. Boy, NAU has not broken out of their own zone like that all night. That was a good-looking rush, but apparently an offside on NAU.
Absolutely. We talked systems earlier tonight, you and Sean, and that's just a perfect breakout there for NAU. 3-on-2. It's unfortunate the offsides.
So we got a face-off just outside the Arizona zone
and
on the near side.
Hogan wins the draw in Rosetta. And they're back up to – and it looks like the puck is back down. And a hit, and the Wildcats will take in the zone. Puck back the other way. Toppy Hogan. Back over to Osmond. To John. John shuffles it in. It's turned over and back the other way for NAU. NAU turns it back over. And we're playing a little back and forth here.
Yep, in the neutral zone.
NAU finally takes control.
Nice pass, entry pass. Oh, and a nice takeout by the Cats.
Yeah, it looks like the ref is going to call a trip on that.
Toppy Hogan apparently going to go to the box on a tripping call.
I believe might be Osmond. I think we got Sean Osmond there.
Yeah, check that, number 5. Sean Osmond, I thought it was number 6.
That's a tough play to call. It's a nice hip check. Usually below the hip near the knee area, they're going to call a trip there. So I'm going to have to agree with the official.
I don't know. It's a hip check. Do you call it an interference? I don't know.
Tough call.
That is a tough call to make, but it's a 2-minute power play for NAU. They keep the puck in the U of A zone.
Absolutely. Puck down in the corner. And NAU's got the puck.
Another call, quick call, a holding call. And we're going to be evened up. NAU going to the box.
Yep.
So almost all of that NAU power play, a power play they desperately needed, wiped out by a corresponding penalty.
Yeah, that's definitely not what you want to see when you're on the power play, taking a penalty like that. But 4-on-4 hockey here. We got Shear and Tyler Griffith out there, so there's going to be some speed out there for sure right now.
Zaven Babluzian in the box for NAU. I'm going to say that again. Zaven Babluzian.
And Armstrong is back. And he's back over to Rowe. Rowe rips it up to Shear. Shear shuffles it back, and Rowe is down the ice, and he will circle back. Rowe takes it up. He looks for Shear, and Shear picks it up in the NAU zone. Shear cycles. Drop pass back to Rowe. Griffith picks it up. And
nice possession. And a shot and a save. I just want Griffin more plays with Zaven Babluzian. I just want him in the stat sheet. I want to say Zaven Babluzian as much as I possibly can. Not that I want him in the penalty box, but not that I want him on the scoring sheet either, but we just need to call number 27 for Northern Arizona University more often. He's on the all-name team.
Absolutely.
I know it's only the second period of the first game, but he's on the all-name team, Zaven Babluzian.
That is a great name to say. And Hogan takes it down. And NAU is going back the other way. Farguson intercepts that, and Hogan picks it up. Hogan into the zone. Hogan delays. Hogan looks. Hogan back to Armenti. Armenti back to Hogan. Toppy Hogan. Back to Armenti. Hogan in the slot.
Right
Toppy.
in the slot.
And a
Nice save.
Great save right there.
Ladies and gentlemen, Pizza Hut is a proud sponsor of Wildcat Hockey. Join us.
And that is Josh Nolan in net for Northern Arizona.
Yeah, the replacement goaltender who came in after the starter was tossed from the game for having a fight with Austin Wilson of the U of A. Josh Nolan making a fine save, saw the puck all the way, and of course, when you can see the puck, it's a lot easier to save it. Goaltender was not seeing the puck very much in that first period.
Yeah, no, I totally agree with that. And NAU is back down the other way, 1-on-1, and a nice hit there by Zelmer. Puck is picked up by Captain Dylan Carter. Dylan down the wall, crosses over the red, and then
Coming
the
with
blue.
some speed.
Oh, and a great play
Nice.
by the Northern Arizona defenseman.
Nice poke check by NAU, getting the puck away. They have possession and coming to center ice.
Yep, NAU is flying back down the other way. NAU drops it back,
Drop pass.
delays, and it's getting physical in front of the net there.
NAU maintaining possession in the U of A zone, something they didn't do much in the first period.
And Arizona will pick that up and head back the other way. That is Sean Osmond, who's back out of the box. Osmond picks up the puck, looks for a teammate. Osmond's got Grandoff. Grandoff shoots it high and wide.
And the NAU penalty is also over, so I can tell you that Zaven Babluzian is out of the box.
A great keep there by Arizona. And they are headed back. That's Tyler Griffith. And just misses Orion Olsen in front. Grandoff picks it up, cycles it back down to Olsen, who just misses it. Northern Arizona is trying to clear the zone, and they do. 14 from Northern Arizona takes that down and dumps it in. That's Kyle Lindstrom. And Arizona looks to break the puck out the other way.
Oh, dangerous pass giveaway right in the U of A zone.
And that's Manny Rowe for Arizona. Picks it up. Oh, and almost a big hit right there.
Yeah, NAU was trying to line up a Wildcat there, but just missed him.
And the puck down. Olsen on the forecheck. Northern Arizona looks to break out. And they do. 23 for Northern Arizona. Alex Schupp, and a shot wide. And the Wildcats take the puck. We've got a whistle here.
Another whistle, and we've got a roughing call coming. And tempers are flaring once again between NAU and the U of A. The 2-minute penalty will be on the University of Arizona to number 4.
Definitely, the tempers are flaring there. It looks like, though, both teams have settled down emotionally. I'd like to think that the coaching staffs mentioned some of that stuff at intermission. I've definitely noticed a lot of less chatter between the benches. It's been interesting to watch.
So it looks like a roughing penalty to Anthony Rosetta for the University of Arizona. So NAU will go on the power play. The intensity hasn't been quite here in the second period. Maybe they've calmed both teams down a little bit too much, Griffin.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna have to agree with that, and that's a huge loss for Arizona. Rosetta, he's a great penalty killer, great all-around defenseman. So, Coach Berman's definitely probably not gonna be too happy with him in the box there.
The one thing that could get NAU into this back into this game is the power play. And it looks like the penalty box door is open again for NAU. Once again, the second time in a row they've had a power play opportunity, and it's erased by taking a penalty almost immediately themselves.
Yep, I believe that is Reese Kiefer for Northern Arizona, who is in the box, number 26. So, like you mentioned, that it's happened a bunch. Team goes on the power play, and we're back to 4-on-4 hockey.
And we'll have to wait for the PA call. I didn't see the penalty.
And a rebound. Cats pick it up, Armenti. Oh, and
incredible save, diving save by Josh Nolan. That was a sure goal.
That was. Armenti looked like he saw half the net there. That was an impeccable save, like you mentioned. Back to Armenti. Armenti at the slap shot, and that is blocked by number 8, Lucas Lomax. Back down for Northern Arizona. That is Jacob Pascal, picks the puck up, and he turns the puck over. Toppy Hogan down to Farguson, back to
Missed pass back to Hogan. went out to center ice. Cats have to clear the zone to avoid the offside.
Oh, and a big hit there by
And play,
Farguson.
play continues. Giveaway behind the net, right in the crease.
Oh, Farguson and Hogan. Now we mentioned Toppy and John Hogan, twins there. It looks like Farguson and Toppy have just had a lot of chemistry tonight, definitely finding each other.
Well, it's Farguson has had an incredible defensive night already, 2 goals, and he looked very sharp around the net right there. The Cats really have good puck awareness around the goal, and they're being very gritty around the goal. And NAU, on the other hand, is not doing a good job clearing the puck out of the slot. There it is, the puck just sitting in the slot once again, or in the crease, right in front of the goaltender. But NAU does manage to clear the puck there. We're playing 4-on-4 for another 45 seconds or so.
And Carter picks that puck up. Carter down the right side. Carter takes it in. He protects the puck. Carter takes it to the net. Oh!
Got a shot off, but it just went wide, going coast to coast there.
Great physical play by NAU to stop that pursuit by Carter.
Shot wide.
And 27 for NAU will stall and head back the other way. Northern Arizona takes the puck up. That is Zavin Blablunski. I don't think I can say that name properly, Tim.
Zavin Blabluzian. Number 27 for NAU, my favorite player.
He is all
and
over
he
the
just
ice
took
tonight.
a 2-hand slash on a cat, my favorite player. And the referee did not see it, and play continues.
And Northern Arizona is back the other way. Looks like a nice shuffled line change. 20 with the puck for Northern Arizona. He delays, and it's back. And Rosetta, who just was recently out of the box, down the other way. Over the blue line. He'll delay, and he'll cream it back down the boards. It's turned over. Northern Arizona back the other way for the Cats. Sorry, for NAU.
Nice play there by Trey Gonzalez, but the puck comes back the other way into the NAU zone.
Armenti with a shot, and he'll pick up his own rebound, take it into the corner. Armenti's looking. He's looking.
Oh, a pass right through the legs of a Cat, Dylan Balsamo, and it goes out to center ice, but right back into the zone. And an easy shot in on Nolan. He freezes it. We'll have a face-off in the NAU zone. We have 12 minutes left in the second period. It's the U of A 3, NAU 1. We've been trading penalties, and NAU has had the opportunity twice to go on the power play, but each time they've picked up a penalty themselves within 10 seconds of the start of play again. They're not going to get back in this game if they keep squandering those opportunities, Griffin.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a big no-no in the hockey world. You can't be taking penalties when you're on the power play. And puck down, and Shears on that. Puck up the boards for NAU. NAU chips out. It's a nice chip there, and back down the other way for NAU. Oh, a nice between the legs pass there. Olsen on the back check. And Grandoff picks up and clears. And NAU's 14, Kyle Lidstrom, picks the puck up. Lidstrom behind the net, waits. Lidstrom waits, Shear. Grandoff, and a nice breakout there by Northern Arizona. Reese Kiefer with a shot and a save.
Nice save there by Garrett Patrick for the U of A. He wasn't quite sure where that puck was, but he went down and clinched up tight, and nothing got through. I'm sure that's always a relief when you're not quite sure where the puck is there, but you have it.
Absolutely. I think that was tipped off one of the Arizona players, the defenseman, so good save there. And Manny Rowe picks the puck up, takes it down the other way, and he will clear to the red line. Northern Arizona regroups. And that is Eric Dong, who clears it down the ice, picked up by Rowe. Back over to Dong. And Northern Arizona enters the zone. Puck down deep. Armstrong picks it up. Armstrong wheeling around. Armstrong carrying. He's got some momentum over the red line, and he clears it in the zone. Puck is picked up by Dylan Carter. Carter back down over. And some good offensive awareness here by Arizona.
You know, it seems like the crowd is sitting back waiting for something to happen. The intensity seems to have lessened a little bit here halfway through this game.
Yeah, I have to agree. The energy is just, it's coming back now, I think, moving into the end of the second here, halfway through the second, but it's definitely not what it was in the first.
You know, we're going to have to talk to head coach Chad Berman about exactly what happened in that first game in Flagstaff between the U of A and NAU. I think there might be some residual resentment from that game because these two teams certainly are acting like they know each other.
Oh, absolutely. This is a game. It's played every year, and it's played multiple times, 3 times this year. It's a big rivalry, and it's showing tonight. Puck down that way, and Arizona picks it up, and we've got a whistle. Offsides on the call.
Almost exactly halfway through this first game, remember, fans, the University of Arizona Wildcats will face off against these same Northern Arizona University Lumberjacks tomorrow night here at the Tucson Convention Center Arena. The puck drops at 7:30.
And we got some tussling in the neutral zone. I think that intensity is coming back now.
Yeah, right in front of the NAU bench. A U of A player and an NAU player really jostling there.
Over to Farguson. Farguson picks the puck up, and he wheels in. Oh, he loses the puck, and he's right after it into the NAU zone.
Great burst of speed going into the corner for the puck, and he has the puck back.
And Toppy Hogan looks up to the point, and a shot there by Zelmer. Zelmer's really getting pucks to the net. Him and Armenti are definitely offensive forces for the Wildcats. It's been great to see them get some shots, but nothing seems to be going in from the point.
You know, the replacement goaltender, Josh Nolan, has looked pretty good. He did see that shot. Puck jumped off of his pads, but he saw it, knew exactly where it was, and handled it. And we'll have a face-off.
And we have Wilkinson on the draw. And NAU centerman was kicked out. And the linesman looks to be giving him, the new centerman, some words.
Yeah, that's interesting.
And the puck won by NAU, but U of A is
given away right in the slot. There's a backhander. Bounces way into the corner.
Wilkinson on the puck. And NAU creams that puck up the ice, and they are going the other way. Christian Foster gets the puck deep. And NAU has the puck in the corner. Looks in front.
Right in the
wide
slot.
open.
Nice save by the Cats there. That puck was about 10 feet into the slot right in front of the goaltender, but he was standing in the right place. It hit him.
He was in the right place right there. And the U of A Wildcats chip the puck in.
Odd bouncing puck. Nabbed by Josh Nolan for NAU, so we'll have a face-off to his right in the NAU offensive zone.
Yeah, bringing it back to Josh Nolan. Coming in, not easy to come into a game, mid-game like that. Definitely cold, and he's proven to play real well right now, and he's definitely picking up for his team. Grandov on the draw, and this linesman is making sure no one's getting kicked out right now. He's giving both the guys some words.
Well, and both goaltenders have probably been instructed to stay in the game. There's a shot that got through a maze of players in on Nolan, but he finds it and freezes it. We'll have another face-off.
Yeah, Rosetta with that shot. Not too powerful of a shot, but definitely effective with the net foot presence that U of A has brought in all game.
Boy, if you got a lot of players in front, you don't have to have the hardest shot. You got to get a shot through those players.
Yep, absolutely there, Tim. You can't score if you don't shoot. And Grandov will be back on the draw. A big centerman, a big draw for the Cats here. Grandov back. And a shot. It is blocked. Grandov picks up, and that shot is wide. Northern Arizona up the ice, and the puck is back.
NAU not doing a great job of clearing the space in front of their goaltender, which, of course, would help that goaltender. U of A doing a great job of clogging it up.
Absolutely. Puck down in the Northern Arizona zone. That's Orion Olson, the Minnesota native. Trips up that Northern Arizona forward, and puck is picked back up for the Wildcats.
Puck comes back to center ice. Plays a little ragged here, Griffin.
Definitely a little bit ragged here, Tim. Both teams looking to find some better mechanics. A lot of turnovers.
Yeah.
And that shot is on net. Nolan, not sure where it is. He's got it in his blocker.
That was a nice rising shot. That's the kind of shot that can fool a goaltender, and Nolan stuck right with it. Got his shoulder up and got that shot. He's still looking for the puck.
He is still looking for it.
And the puck has finally dropped out of his uniform, but he stopped it.
Yeah, he making some great saves in the net there. No rebound there. He wasn't sure where it went, but he had that thing tight.
Yeah, Nolan actually is doing a better job, I think, of controlling the rebounds than our starting goaltender, who's been tossed from this game.
Absolutely. And Arizona has the puck in their zone. They take it out And Northern Arizona will pick it up and look to clear into the Wildcat zone. Oh, and a nice finish check there by Smythe.
You know, the Cats are letting NAU hang around here a little bit, Griffin. It's only 3-1, and NAU, just as I say that, has a puck about 20 feet out from the goal, and it goes wide.
Yeah, NAU looks like they just picked up a burst of speed there, but the Wildcats are coming back the other way. Oh, and a missed pass there on a potential 3-on-1. And NAU is back, and looks like the Wildcats
gives up the puck. Right. Almost a fancy stick play in the offensive zone, but the NAU is able to clear.
Absolutely, and like we talked about, those are the little plays that the Wildcats moving into the season should be able to nail down. But 3-on-1 in a hockey game has got to be done. Toppy Hogan picks it up, looks in front. Farguson back to Hogan, up to Armenti. Armenti slap shot that is blocked by NAU.
Good defensive play.
Zelmer back down to Hogan. Hogan down to Farguson, looks back to Hogan, and that shot is wide.
Another good tic-tac play, but not enough wood on that shot.
Nope, and Hogan using his body on his knees. Back
nice cross-ice pass. And a nice save from Josh Nolan. There was some nice puck movement there, Griffin. We were just saying that the Cats weren't showing a lot of intensity, but they showed a lot of skill on that shift.
Yeah, definitely, and a great few shots there by the defenseman. I'd like to see a little more net front presence there from the Cats in front of Nolan. He looks like he's seeing a lot now, and he's making a lot of saves. This looks like a kid that you're going to have to really get in front of him for him not to see that puck. And they face off in the Cats zone, and Wilkinson loses that draw.
7:20 to go in the second period. University of Arizona Wildcats still ahead 3-1 over Northern Arizona University.
And puck, Northern Arizona takes the puck up. Alex O'Day on the forecheck. O'Day, a senior for the Wildcats, continues on the forecheck, and puck down, and that is intercepted by Zelmer. Zelmer with a nice toe drag, but that is turned over and back the other way. Northern Arizona takes the puck down. And another little turnover, but they've got it back. Northern Arizona penetrates the zone. They've got a man in front. And O'Day picks it up, and he's held up. And he's going to keep going.
The arm of the official did not go up there. That could have easily been a hold on NAU there.
Absolutely, Tim. I think there's been a lot of calls tonight that could have been like that, both sides. So I think the refs are letting the boys play right now.
U of A very sloppy in their own end right now.
Yep, absolutely. Turnovers have to stop if the Cats want to put one on the board here.
This game could get very odd if NAU somehow puts a second goal in. The Cats are a superior team, but NAU is hanging around here.
Absolutely. You'll hear it before, and I'll say it tonight. 2-goal lead, worst lead in hockey, and the Wildcats are going to have to put another one on the board if they don't want this game to get away from them. And Grandoff pulls up with a shot. Olsen picks that up. Olsen back and is turned over. And Rosetta will put it back in the zone for Grandoff. But we've got a whistle on the play. I believe offsides.
So the faceoff will come out of the zone with 5:52 to go in the second period.
Well, hopefully one of the teams here can put a puck in the net. This period definitely hasn't been able to get anywhere close to the intensity we had in the first. Grandoff is kicked out of the faceoff circle, and he's not sure why.
Both teams' attitudes, they seem to be a little on edge and a little off their game, both teams. I think perhaps that first period has both, they're a little unsure of themselves somehow.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm not sure what was said in the locker room, but definitely a different mentality on both teams that come out tonight. And the puck is back. Olsen with that puck, top of the circle shot, and another great save by Josh Nolan.
Yeah, good save.
And he's giving up no rebounds, Tim. He's making these saves, and he's not giving the Wildcats a chance to put another puck in the net. He's stopping right there.
Now, fans, remember to stick around after the end of this game. We'll interview head coach Chad Berman and Arizona player of the game at center ice at the conclusion of tonight's game.
And the puck back, Rosetta, Osman. Osman a shot on net there.
Good traffic in front, but the puck wasn't on net.
And the puck down in the zone. Wildcats penetrating, and Carter will pick it up. Carter to his backhand. Carter over to Smythe. Smythe looks and back, and Rosetta will miss that pass, and NAU looks to go the other way. Puck chipped back by Osman. And a lot of sloppy hockey here, but Dylan Carter, the captain, takes the puck in the zone.
Nice pass right in the slot, and an even better save by Josh Nolan. Now, that was a beautiful pass right back in the slot. Wonderful scoring opportunity for the University of Arizona.
Yeah, absolutely. Josh Nolan continues to amaze us, and personally haven't seen him play before, but he has definitely had a spectacular performance tonight. And a face-off will be in the Northern Arizona end. Toppy Hogan on the draw.
Now you have to explain, Griffin, where did Brian Hogan get the nickname Toppy? What is Toppy?
Toppy Hogan. You know what? When I met him, his name was Toppy. Until then, his name has been Toppy. I don't know if I can answer that. I don't think I know anyone that's ever called him something besides Toppy. I think that's one of those nicknames that you almost, it's just in his DNA.
Okay, we'll have to find out.
We will have to find that out. And the puck down. Farguson takes the puck on his forehand. Farguson cycles the puck in front, and NAU picks it up, and they're heading back the other way. 3-4-on-2, and the Cats are on the back check.
Cats a little slow there to get back on the back check, letting just almost like they can gauge how fast NAU is, and they were just kind of coasting back. I can't believe Coach Berman is going to be happy about that.
No, absolutely not. You never want to play down to ability of another player. You want to play to your top ability.
Griffin, do you think that's what the Cats are doing here a little bit in the second period? Perhaps they've gauged NAU and they are kind of playing to their level?
Yeah, absolutely. I think in any sport, hockey specific, you play, let's be honest here. I think Arizona definitely has a roster that's a bit more skilled, more talented and experienced. But NAU has definitely surprised them, and you can't play down to your opponent. You got to play your best every night and bring it every night, because you never know what's going to happen out there.
And there's a shot on Garrett Patrick. He gloves that easily, and we'll have a face-off in the U of A zone.
Yeah. And a face-off in the Wildcats' end. And Wilkinson, that one will be up to O'Day. O'Day takes it up on his forehand. No offsides call, and O'Day's shot on net. And Josh Nolan again. No rebound and no second opportunity for the Cats.
3:57 to go in the second period. Not nearly as explosive a period as the first period, but I don't know how not many periods in college hockey are going to be explosive as having the two goaltenders face off at center ice and have a fight.
No, and that is O'Day. O'Day looks in front. And it looks like a high stick call by the referee.
Yeah, that's the puck came out in front, and the Cats tried to knock it down into the net, but with a high stick, so we'll have a whistle and a face-off come back out of the NAU zone. Would have been a beautiful play, but it wouldn't have counted even if the puck had gone in.
Yep, I agree. Good hand-eye coordination there, though.
It's like those plays, I can't see how a player can keep from trying to do that, and then only after you do it do you see is the puck over your is your stick too high or not.
Yeah, it's definitely hard to want to gauge when you're out there on the ice and all the emotions are going. NAU looks to take it down the other end. NAU currently down 3-1 in this game, looking to get back on the board and get this one a one-goal hockey game.
If they get a goal here in this last 3 minutes of the second period as they break in on the Cats with a nice shot that goes wide.
That shot wide, and it's Kareem back, and another shot wide by NAU. They're definitely bringing some pressure right now.
They know if they get a goal to make it 3-2 going into the third period, this becomes a completely different game. And here's another shot deflected, and it's in the goal. What was I just saying, Griffin?
Absolutely,
What was
Tim.
I just saying?
I believe
If NAU gets another goal, and they have just scored to make it 3-2, U of A still in the lead, but it's now U of A 3, Northern Arizona Lumberjacks 2, and the Lumberjacks are right back in this game. This is exactly what they needed.
Absolutely. Like I said, two-goal lead in hockey is the worst lead you can have right now. NAU might be down 3-2, but they have the Cats on their heels. I believe that was number 22, Corey Briotti, who had that goal. And, Garrett Patrick looked like he was looking for the puck on the rebound and wasn't too sure where that went. And, NAU back on the board, and they will be down 3-2 with 3 minutes remaining. And Rosetta takes the puck down. Shear on the forecheck, and Olsen back in the corner. Shear and Olsen putting their bodies around and really getting physical here, trying to send a message as the period comes to an end. Shear has the puck on his backhand back to Olsen. Olsen has the puck. He stalls. Grandov comes over to help them both out. Grandov back down. Rosetta and Olsen in the corner. And a good battle in the corner here with NAU and Arizona.
This will be an interesting time in the locker room between the second and third period with Coach Berman and the Wildcats. I can't imagine him being any less pleased with this period than he could be. I mean, letting NAU back into this game now 3-2 with just 2 minutes to go in the second period.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't think Coach Behrman is going to be happy at all. Definitely the Cats need to send a better message in the third. But we'll see how it comes here. Dylan Carter in the corner. Carter protects the puck.
In the slot. Nice shot goes wide.
And Carter gets the puck back. Carter wheels around. Carter down. And that is Weston. Or Smythe, I'm sorry. Smythe to the net.
Boy, he's able to come all the way around the net, square up and get a shot off. But it was at a bad angle. And Nolan made another good save as the puck comes out the center of ice. And now the crowd comes alive a little bit because they feel the threat from NAU.
Yeah, I have to agree there. The crowd said, 2-on-1 for NAU.
And that puck just goes through the crease just wide. That was almost the equalizer.
And Farguson is back the other way. Down in front for Hogan, back in front for Westland.
And a similar kind of play happens for the U of A. Puck goes just wide. And there's a nice save in traffic by Josh Nolan for NAU. There was a lot of traffic there, but the puck went right into his glove. Now the game has picked up, but as you know, Griffin, it's hard for a team to turn their intensity back on. If they start to falter a little bit and lose that energy, it's hard to just hit that switch and come back. So this will be very interesting to see. Can the U of A hit that switch and reset themselves and come back in this third period and play like the better team that they think they are?
Yeah, absolutely, Tim. Hockey's a game of emotion and momentum, and you want to be on the side of the momentum or things aren't going to go your way. And as you can see, NAU takes the puck down. NAU into the Wildcat zone. Number 8 for NAU, Lucas Lomax, back in front, and the Cats go back the other way. There is and Toppy Hogan will pick it up. Puck caresses back the other way. NAU takes over and looks to gain possession.
Last 35 seconds of the second period. U of A up 3-2 over NAU.
And that is John Hogan. John with the puck. John in his feet. And puck is back out for NAU, and they are going back the other way. Good defense there by Amenti. 20 seconds left in the period, and looks like the net is off the moorings. NAU definitely on the offensive right now. A few chances there. It definitely could easily be a 3-3 hockey game. So U of A definitely needs to tighten up in their zone and keep this game under control like they need to be.
You know, I give NAU a lot of credit for hanging in there mentally after that first period where they really looked outmatched skill-wise against the U of A and really kind of lulling the U of A to sleep here in the second period. I give them a lot of credit for hanging in there and getting that really important second goal.
Yeah, I have to agree. You know, NAU's definitely they won this period on the scoreboard, also just with the chances, and physically they've taken it to Arizona.
Last 5 seconds of the second period as the puck comes back into the NAU zone, and that's going to do it. The end of the second period, the University of Arizona Wildcats 3, the Northern Arizona University Lumberjacks 2, in what has suddenly become a very interesting period of hockey. And I think we have Austin Wilson coming in. I want to talk to Austin about this, if that's okay.
Yeah, absolutely. This is Austin Wilson, obviously big impact player in the first period, doing more than what a goalie usually does, Tim, and you can ask him about that more specifically.
Yeah, this will be interesting to see what Austin has to say here. So at the end of 2 periods, 3-2 U of A, we'll talk to the goaltender, Austin Wilson, about that incredibly interesting first period of play. So we'll be right back. Okay.
Hey, do I see t-shirts down there in the corner? Do I see t-shirts?
All right.
Hey, guys,
We're back at the end of 2 periods. It's the University of Arizona 3, Northern Arizona 2. And we're with Austin Wilson, the starting goaltender for the University of Arizona. But you are not in your pads or uniform right now, Austin. Something happened in the first period. I think we saw it, but maybe you could describe it to us exactly what the heck happened in the first period between you and the Northern Arizona University Lumberjacks.
Yeah, certainly. There's a hockey code and some things don't fly. And, kind of took exception to a couple plays that happened earlier in the game. And then certainly their goalie skating out and then shooting the puck at me kind of set it off. And, caught me on a bad day. And here we are.
Well, it seemed that it started with you made a save, and it looked like a Lumberjack maybe gave you a little swipe there after the whistle, and there was a little bit of some discussion in the near boards, and then the next thing we see is you guys flying at each other in at center ice. Are you saying the NAU goaltender actually had a puck and shot it at you?
Yeah, the puck was sitting by me, and I just shoveled it out to the neutral zone, and he came out and to about center ice and took a shot at me, and after that, the rest was history.
Okay, is that your first goalie-on-goalie fight in your career?
It is my first goalie-on-goalie fight, yep.
Now, and as we were explaining it, this was no baseball fight. This was you guys threw your equipment down and went at it.
Yeah, yep.
Now, tell me, is there any kind of backstory here from that first game against NAU that kind of fueled this? Because we thought there was a little animosity here between these two, a little bit of attitude between these two teams in that first period. Was that precipitated by anything that happened in that 4-2 victory in Flagstaff a little while ago to start the season for the U?
Certainly. Obviously we have a good rivalry with NAU, and anytime they come to town, we both want the best of each other, and they're not ASU, but they're the next best thing, and kind of boiled over there.
So what did Coach have to say to you after the first period, getting tossed from the first home game of the 2016-2017 season at home? Was he annoyed with you? Was he amused with you? What did Coach Berman have to say to you?
He took it better than expected. He came by, just made sure I wasn't hurt, gave me a tap, and said that he'd never yell at me for protecting myself and standing up for myself. So like I said before, it's, there's a hockey code, and some things fly and some things don't. And, that's just kind of what happens.
Well, and that's an important thing for hockey fans to understand. You just don't touch another team's goaltender, especially after the whistle. There are just some things you just don't do. But usually it's another player on the team that makes that point to the other team. The goaltender himself making that point. What is that going to do for you in the room with your teammates? How are they going to react to that?
Yeah, certainly. I think, first intermission, the guys were a bit fired up, and, that's what you look for after a fight. And, I think, the period didn't go great, but I think the first 10 minutes you really saw that they were playing well. And, I think they're playing a solid game, and they just got to, capitalize here on a few of their opportunities. But certainly it fired it up, and it was nice to show them that, I could stand up for myself every once in a while.
Okay, since goaltenders usually aren't the biggest fighters on a squad, I'm just going to go out on a ledge and say that they usually don't have the most fighting penalty minutes on the squad. How would you rate your fighting style? Did you have an idea what you were going to do as you're coming towards center ice? You had an idea what was going to happen here, and were you thinking clutch and crap? What were you thinking?
Yeah, certainly. I know how to fight lightly. Obviously I'm not a grizzled vet in it, but I kind of left my 2 feet there and tried to land the first one, and I think I got him pretty good, and then we kind of tied up from there, and he got his arm loose and I lost my balance, so it was a good fight.
Now, so fans understand this kind of thing. Can this turn into a real personal animosity with an opposing player like that, or is it the kind of thing that it's part of the game and you both can forget it and move on? Or does this turn into kind of a personal rivalry?
I think it can go two ways. I certainly won't forget about this. It was one of those things that was between me and him, and I think we're both going to carry that over. We both had some words at the end of the fight, and certainly it can happen where it's part of the game and guys can walk away, but we'll see.
So if you bumped into your opposing goaltender right now outside the locker room, would it be funny? Would it be tense? What would it be like right now?
Well, I don't think we'd be laughing too much.
Okay, so you're it's not so far ago that it's become a funny story between you. You still just kind of had a tussle at center ice. As the stakes get bigger for you in this season as it goes on, let's say this is an ASU game and it's a competitive game like this. What do you think coach is going to talk to you about that when players are going to try to get in your head and try to inspire something like this again?
Yeah, certainly. I mean, I think it's something that we can all move on from. I mean, I've been here. This is my 3rd year here. Guys know who I am. They know what I'm about. I'm a real competitor, and this is just something that happened, and we're going to move on from it, and we're going to try to get better tomorrow, and we're going to keep going. I mean, it's nothing that's going to stay in my head or get in my head or something that's going to carry over to the season. I'm not a fighter now. Certainly my job's out there to stop the puck, and hopefully I do that well going forward.
And let me ask you about the game now that you've been in street clothes and saw the second period, you're going to see the third period. I was talking to our broadcast crew that the Cats were a little lackadaisical in that second period. They were a little sloppy, and if NAU got that second goal, suddenly they could get it in their mind that they could compete and maybe even win this game. What's going on right now in the room with Coach Berman and the guys to kind of hit the reset button and get them to come out and play with intensity in the third period?
Certainly. I thought at the beginning of the second there in the first 10 minutes, they really kind of took it to NAU, and they had some really great opportunities. It just kind of looks like, it was one of those periods where they just couldn't put the puck in the net. Certainly their backup goalie came in and has played excellent, as Garrett has. And, I think down in the room, they're just hitting the reset button, kind of gathering themselves, and, I expect a good third period.
Well, Austin, we look forward to seeing you back on the ice. Now tell me, does your disqualification affect your availability for tomorrow night?
We're not sure on that yet. I would have to guess that I probably will be in street clothes tomorrow, but we'll have to wait and see.
Well, we look forward to seeing you back between the pipes for the University of Arizona Wildcats, who are having a wonderful game to that point, and certainly had an entertaining game after that point. We wish you and the Wildcats all the luck, and thanks for coming up and joining us.
Yep, thank you.
Thank you. That's Austin Wilson, starting goaltender for the University of Arizona Wildcats, who, of course, was disqualified in the first period for a fight with the NAU starting goaltender. And in his street clothes, coming up to talk about the experience. So Jackson Gosnell waved Austin to center ice, and they threw down. They threw their equipment off and went at it, and it was one of the most amazing things I've seen in college hockey in a long time. So at the end of the second period, it's 3-2, the U of A over NAU. We're going to get ready for the third period of what could be a very exciting hockey game. I'm Timothy Gasson. They call me the AZ Puck Man. At least I call myself the AZ Puck Man. And I'm excited to be back here with University of Arizona Hockey as we start off our home season here in the 2016-2017 season in what's become a very entertaining game. It's 3-2, U of A ahead of NAU. Now, stick around at the very end of the game. I'm going to run down to ice level and get Coach Chad Berman and the U of A star of the game, and we'll have an interview at center ice. But right now, let's reset ourselves and get ready for an exciting third period of U of A hockey.
And we are back with 3 minutes till the third period is going to start. I'm joined by Sean Gruenhagen, who was with you all for the first period. Welcome back, Sean.
Thanks, Griff. Yeah, it's good to be back up here.
So, yeah, second period there, definitely not much going on compared to the first, but Northern Arizona did get a goal in, and it's 3-2 U of A. But, I have to say that the Cats are probably on their heels right now.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with that. It's NAU, they're in the locker room thinking they got the late goal there in the third. So, the second there, sorry. And momentum, they're feeling probably pretty good right now. And for the Wildcats there, they had the 3-1 lead and now 3-2, so 1-goal game. So I think I'd say next goal is definitely a huge factor of the pace of the game, who's going to take control, obviously who's going to have the better chance of winning the game.
Yeah, absolutely. NAU, as far as the shots go, didn't have a lot of shots. We've got Arizona with 20 shots and NAU with 7. I'm not sure if that's accurate, but they're definitely the shots that are going on net are counting. Not too many shots, but they've got 2 in, and Arizona might have 20 there. And it looked like Josh Nolan, who came in for NAU, definitely did an outstanding job. Not a lot of rebounds on his end.
Yeah, especially after the whole fiasco with the goalie fight in the first period. He came in. Maybe he's going to be a little bit cold, but he came in. Now he's doing pretty good. He's been making some good saves. I think the Wildcats have definitely been noticing that. So, and also Garrett Patrick came in. So both goalies, they're doing good so far. But we'll see what happens here with the third. And NAU is taking the ice right now to start the third here.
Yeah, absolutely. These NAU games the past few seasons definitely haven't been blowouts by any means. Having close games. What do you think Coach Berman's telling the guys in the locker room heading out to the third period up just 3-2?
I think he's probably telling the guys in the locker room let's just keep it simple. Just stay on them, get pucks deep, get I mean, from the first period we saw, the first 2 goals were just rebound, just garbage goals, just the puck sitting right there in the crease, just and then there's that one tic-tac-toe play. But as you notice, like all the goals have been within the crease, like goalie area so far. So definitely probably just keep it simple, pucks on net. Definitely very good defense, like in the own zone. Get some of that back check always. I'd say for the defense, maybe don't step up maybe as much, just because if there's an odd man rush, and just forward, just get it deep. Outwork and down low, cycle the puck, and there's been a lot of opportunities by guys on the Wildcats, such as Toppy, 2 Hogans. They've had good opportunities. Dylan Carter's looking good out there. He's wheeling out there. But yeah, just overall, just the team just get it going, pucks deep, and shots on net, and get some goals here. So
absolutely, I think the Wildcats had some net front presence, a lot of shots from the D, a lot from Zelmer, a lot from Armenti. I'd like to see one of those guys put one in the back of the net. They're definitely getting to the net, but Josh Nolan is proving to be a tough task to beat.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'd have to agree with you on that one. He's, especially coming in after, like I said earlier, just with the whole thing what happened with the goalies, especially coming in cold. As you're a backup, you're thinking you're not going to play. So it's like a good test for both goalies, knowing like, hey, just always be prepared. If you never know what happens, especially with the goalie fight. So that's a big factor there. And the Arizona Wildcats are taking the ice right now for the third period here.
Yeah, the Cats take the ice there, and the fans definitely look like they want to get more involved. Tucson has been waiting for hockey all summer, and it looks like fans want something else to cheer about. And I think 3-2 in the TCC is just something that the Wildcats they need to expand on. They definitely can take a bigger lead.
Yeah, seeing here if the Wildcats can put up 3 or 4, the home crowd would definitely love that. And for Northern Arizona fans who are here, they definitely want to see NAU take the lead. So we'll see how the third period goes here.
Yeah, absolutely. And moving around the league, the Wildcats are a part of the ACHA. Big scores tonight. Illinois versus Illinois State. Illinois took that 3-2 in overtime. Minot State played Jamestown and won 5-3. And Lindenwood took Colorado 5-2. So definitely some big scores, and this one's a big one for the Cats tonight as well.
Yeah, big state in rivalry game here. Yeah, going back to the scores, seeing the Jamestown is a new team in the ACHA Division I level. So Minot State's a top team, like a top 5 team. They always are national contenders for the national championship. So it's good to see the Jamestown school compete with Minot State. That just shows another good school that is in North Dakota. So there's another in-state rivalry in North Dakota. So it's good to see another team improving in the league, adding to the team count. So I mean, they're probably like a sleeper team. You never know. So there's always good teams at every level. Anyone can win at any time.
Absolutely. I think the in-state rivalries I've proven big tonight. Illinois State going to overtime. Illinois State, that's a big one for them, even though they lost, taking it to overtime. But back to Sean here. We got the start of the third period, 3-2 Arizona.
Yep, puck drops. And Nick Zelmer controls the play through the neutral zone. Over to Matthew Armenti. Armenti's looking to pass. Moves it back to Zelmer. Zelmer's looking up. Smythe dumps it in. Number 12, Chris Westland, native of Calgary, Alberta, on the puck here first.
Yeah, great hit by Wilson. But good F1 and great get the puck first.
Captain Dylan Carter here, fending off a few defenders here. Going back to Westland. Great effort by Westland to come retrieve that puck from 2 guys. Westland, good shot there. Great save there by Josh Nolan.
Nolan tested early, and he's answering.
And Robert Smythe takes a little spill there over the top of the circles. Dylan Carter retrieves the puck. Carter's looking. Wheels around the net, looking up top. Skates around a few defenders here. Over to Matthew Armenti. He has a lane to shoot. Great save again by Nolan. Wow, 2 tough shots right there to start off the period. Not even a minute into the game yet.
Great forecheck by the Cats there. Just keeping the pressure on Dylan Carter. Great puck protection, leading his team.
And both teams will go for a line change. Nick Zelmer, number 19 here. Up to Kyle Farguson, who already has 2 goals this game. Will he go for his third? We'll find out this period. And Farguson wheels up the middle. He's got some speed, makes a few nice moves. Oh, loses the puck right there. Good hit there by number 10, Eric Duong.
And Farguson, real fast under the zone. I think a few Tucson natives about to lose their favorite hat right there.
And over to Toppy Hogan. Top, he's coming in the zone, looking to shoot. Fakes a little shot on net. Another good save right there by Josh Nolan.
And the puck's out of play. Nolan, again, proving he's not giving up a lot of rebounds, Sean. He's not giving the Wildcats any chances to bang one past them on a rebound.
Yeah, that's what I've been noticing, Griffin. He's been controlling the rebounds. He hasn't seemed to be, as we just saw, he controlled that one out of the crease area. So, he's proven himself. He's already got tested. Probably had like 3 or 4 shots just now. So, here we go. Face off. Back to Sean Osmond. Osmond passing it down low. Farguson hard on the puck there.
Farguson ripped that on net, and Hogan's got it back up to his brother, John. John holds.
And Sean Osmond will throw that one down back to Farguson.
The Hogan brothers really doing their thing right now. You can see the chemistry.
Yeah, they have great chemistry all around, just down low, especially 2 big guys. They always seem to know where they're at.
Rosetta's got it.
Right
oh,
to
he's got Farguson.
Bar down. Look at that. And the TCC fans, will they be throwing their hats out there for a hat trick? What a game by Farguson. What a play, too, all around to keep that down low. The Hogan's working that. Osmond, that was all around great effort by the Wildcats.
Welcome to the Tucson Convention Center, Farguson, with the hat trick.
What a shot there, eh, Griff?
Oh, what a shot. Top shelf for Mama Hides the Cookies.
Yeah. And there goes the U of A chant. Big goal there for the red, white, and blue there.
Definitely a great line out there, but I think the Wildcats need to spread the wealth around here. The other lines need to chip in and help out. This can't be a one-line show, but Farguson has definitely shown that so much.
Yeah, definitely. And here we go. Number 16, Tyler Griffith looking to pass to the middle. Number 5, Jacob Pascal over to Austin Gooch. Gooch will skate down the ice. First one of the puck. Manny, you're on the puck. Good hit by Rowe right there.
Great hit, great physicality. And the Cats send it back down the other way. Picking it up there is Daniel Diaz.
And we have number 27 here, Bablozian. He's looking to make a pass. Number 15 goes to Austin Gucci, just bounces right off the stick.
Zaven Babluzian. What a name there. Tim wasn't saying that one last period.
Yeah, it's a tough one to pronounce there. Here we go, Dylan Balsamo here. Good hit there by number 16, Race Miller. Orion Olsen. Oh, big hit there.
Big shake up there. Olsen really took.
Balsamo brings it back. Gets the TCC fans here.
And Randolph's going to finish that here. I think it's safe to say the spark we lost in the second is back now, and this is definitely the Cats' energy line out there.
Yeah, Well, here we go. Nick Zomer backhand shot on net. Ryan Shear driving that hard, but just takes the knot off its nettings there.
Randolph and Olsen really doing what they do out there, using their body, and Olsen took a big hit there to make a play, and it really showed.
Yeah, Griff, I have to agree with you on that one, right there. Look at this whole line out there. They're going to be grinding hard. This whole line works hard. The forwards up there. From playing with them from before, they're great guys, good guys to have on the team for, their hitting aspect and being gritty players.
Just team guys all around.
Yeah. And Nick Zelmer retrieves the puck, sends it back down low. Roy Granoff will take this one. Quinn Travis going in for the hit there.
McCallum 40 native. Grandolph picks it up.
Out to Shear. Here we go. Orion Olsen. Oh, great save again by Josh Nolan. I thought Orion Olsen was going to get that one there.
Yeah, Olsen looks like he's really gunning for a goal here, and his line is showing it.
This is a great energy shift that the Wildcats need to see. Number 26 here. Reese Kiefer over to 16. Race Miller bounces over his stick. Miller for NAU working hard down low. Throwing some hits there. Number 26. Great save by Garrett Patrick. And we have Ryan Olsen throwing the body a little bit after the play on number 13, Max Mahood.
Yeah, let's chat about Ryan Olsen from Minnetrista, Minnesota. His dad actually played for NAU in the early 80s. Wes Olsen, who I believe is in the crowd tonight, played for Northern Arizona back when they were an NCAA Division I program. So definitely cool to see his son playing against his alma mater.
Yeah, it's got to be good for his whole family. I'm sure his family's here watching the game, so it's probably nice seeing their son play for Arizona against his dad's former team.
Yeah, absolutely. We got to hope that Wes has the Wildcat hat on tonight.
Yeah, we got to make sure no Northern Arizona stuff here. Just kidding.
And NAU will keep the puck in the zone. NAU is definitely needs to get one back in the net here. It looks like they have some pressure on the Wildcats. Puck back to number 20, Miles Langland, and a shot on net. And a save by Patrick. Wow, NAU looks like they want a third goal here. They want to get back in this hockey game. I think what do you think Arizona needs to do to really step it up, Sean?
I think defensively, start with the defense first. So everyone stay on their guard. No one get out of positions. Down low, just don't try to skate the puck out. No passes through the middle. Just chip it off the glass if you have no other options. Just start getting to work. But, yeah, just it all starts with the defense first, and then just that's how it increases through the neutral zone and into the offensive zone.
Yeah, I think keep it simple, and we got a breakout here. John Hogan will chip it back out to Farguson, who will chase that one down. No icing on the play. Farguson picks up and runs.
Oh, Toppy Hogan there. What a play by Farguson to get that over to Toppy.
And Farguson just continues to be the Wildcats' best hockey player. He went down, he chased that puck down, wrapped around it, and Toppy was right there to bang it in.
Yeah,
this line has just really, really stepped it up for the Wildcats.
That was great. I think that was also one of the face-off plays in the defensive zone that the Arizona hockey team works on, as you saw right there. Just like we talked from before, is starts with the defense, and then went through the neutral zone, and then into the offensive zone there. So, yeah, great play there by everyone on the ice there.
Absolutely. I think we've been chatting about Berman's systems for a while here, and
Farguson assistant.
Right there, puck gets chipped out, gets up the ice, gets deep, gets to the net, and that's a goal. That's the definition of a good system right there. And the puck will be back. Number 5 for Northern Arizona will take it back, and puck is cleared in. Arizona looks to keep on the offensive. Yeah, Sean, like I was saying, just great systems there by the Wildcats, keeping it real tight, but being offensive, being creative.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely, especially off that face-off play. It was nice to see. It's always great to see when your systems get put to work and they get executed perfectly. And here we go, Toppy Hogan skating down. Poke there, good defense by number 5, Jacob Pascal.
And correction on that. That goal was actually by Kyle Farguson. So his 4th goal of the night. And the assists are by Toppy and John Hogan.
Yeah, that line is definitely buzzing there with Farguson and the 2 Hogan brothers. It's great to see the chemistry, especially Farguson being a new player to the team this year, seeing him gelled in with the Hogans, and obviously tonight we're seeing that line is working extremely well together.
Absolutely. The twins out of St. Louis are they're keeping it fire tonight, and they're keeping their eyes peeled for Kyle Farguson, who's got the hot stick.
Definitely.
2 minutes, 12 seconds. Instead of number 5, Sean Osmond, please.
And NAU looks to take the puck back. NAU enters the zone. And the Wildcats will pick that up. Griffith, and puck down the other way. And Arizona waits, and Zelmer will peer back and wait for some help. Zelmer takes the puck down. Zelmer, and the puck will be picked up by Northern Arizona. Coming back the other way. And there will be an icing on the play, Northern Arizona. Face-off will be in the NAU end. So, yeah, we can't really figure out if that was Toppy's goal or Farguson's goal. The official call in the TCC was Farguson, but I think overall what we're seeing is everyone's going to the net on that line, and they're getting the puck there, and they are just putting the puck in the back of the net, plain and simple.
Yeah, it seems I think every goal has been in close, just good plays within around the net. So definitely a huge net presence from that whole line and everyone else, that are getting those opportunities to score, Griffin.
Absolutely. And Granoff's kicks out of the faceoff again. He's not happy with linesman on that.
And Ryan Olsen with the win on that faceoff, back to Osmond. And number 27 here, the Blosian.
Zaven Babluzian. The name, it doesn't really lose your head once you say it.
And NAU forward. Number 9 here, Chris Barrett takes a big hit. Another big hit. Cross-checks Roy Granoff there in the back of the head. And number 20, he got Miles Langell.
Oh, Granoff's not too happy about that. He took another one to the head. Oh, Granoff, and a smart play by Granoff heading back to the bench.
Yeah, definitely. The Cats don't. All the momentum's going their way, so definitely a bad penalty would just, kind of just maybe change the game a little bit. But good controller by Roy Granoff to not take a dumb penalty.
Yeah, absolutely. I think, we both been in the position here. 5-2, 12 minutes remaining. NAU is going to be taking
Big hit there.
Big hit by Rosetta to answer the call. The Cats will not be pushed around. And Rosetta back up. No, that's Dylan Carter back the other way.
There you go. Carter's coming in. Back to Weston. Weston puts it on the net. Smythe retrieves it. Good puck protection back down to Carter. And it looks like number 17, Christian Foster, will retrieve the puck here. Up to number 8, Lucas Lomax.
And the physicality has not stopped here, approaching 12 minutes remaining in the third period.
Another good save there by Garrett Patrick to cover that one up.
We saw that big hit by Rosetta. Rosetta, an assistant captain, a junior on this Arizona Wildcat team. Definitely a big force for the Cats moving forward in the rest of the season and tonight.
Yeah, definitely. Anthony Rosetta, yeah, great guy. Guys look up to him on the team. He always comes to work hard. Great guy, like I said. So definitely a role model for the younger guys on the hockey team for sure.
Absolutely. And Carter will knife, though. That puck is shot high and wide.
Maximum Hood with a good chance there in the slot. Just a little bit high up and over the net there.
Absolutely. Carter recognizes, and that puck is turned over and back the other way.
Lucas Lomax with some nice little dangles out there.
Yeah, Lomax has definitely been effective tonight. He's got some good hands.
Mm-hmm.
The forward out of Peoria, Arizona, the sophomore.
And NAU, and the puck goes out of play into the stands.
And the kids look like they're running for that one.
There you go.
Definitely some energy back in the crowd, 5-2. NAU, I think you got to get one in soon here if you want to stay in this hockey game. And for Arizona, you got to make sure you stay out of that penalty box.
Yeah, all right now, just keep on doing what they're doing. Just keep it simple. Get pucks to the net. Hard forecheck, defense first, back check as always. And Ferguson here, back to Toppy. Oh, there we go. What a play there. This line continues to their offensive production tonight is just phenomenal. And that's another goal from the Hogan and Ferguson line.
I couldn't tell. Did that one go in originally?
I couldn't. I think Ferguson dropped it off. Toppy took it. He shot it. I think it hit both posts. I think it maybe went in, but it looked like it came back out. But John Hogan, you saw, there was a 3-on-2. You saw John Hogan drive the net, just post it up right in the crease, right in the area right there. And literally the puck just came onto his stick, easy tapping goal for John there.
John Hogan, he'll tell you himself he might not be the best skater, but he's got a great head for the game, and his hockey sense is second to none, and it's really showing out there. I think a lot of times he might not get the credit he deserves on all these goals, but his head's there, and he's a big part of that line.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, the chemistry on that line so far looks great tonight. Balsamo with a shot wide here. Zalmer to retrieve it. Zalmer throws on that. Oh, off again. Oh, I don't know who got that one, but I think that one went off in NAU's players' shin guards, and that went 5-hole.
Now, I was about to say here, I'd love to see this line with O'Day and Balsamo really get in the mix here, and they did just that. Definitely out there. And that's what you like to see. You spread the wealth around, roll these 4 lines, and take it. Let Coach Berman play his game.
Yeah, no, every line has been contributing. Every line, you can put any line out there at any time, and, they're all reliable. So it's great to see guys contributing. And, like, right now for University of Arizona, it was a close one, 3-2. Now it just seems like they're kind of pulling away from Northern Arizona, as the score here now is your Arizona Wildcats 7 and your Northern Arizona University at 2.
Yeah, so like we talked about earlier, 7-2, 11 minutes left in the third. Things tend to get ugly in hockey, especially after the whistle. You got to make sure that both teams keep the game safe and don't do anything stupid out there.
Yeah, I would have to agree. And here we go, number 22 here, Corey Briotti.
That one steered away by Patrick, and it's rung back and in front of the net. O'Day will pick that one up.
He's got pressure. Oh, that was
And like I mentioned, I can already kind of see things tending to get a little unsportsmanlike. O'Day taken down there by the head. He's got a bad history of concussions. You got to hope he's okay after that.
Yeah, that looked like a rough one there, but penalty there on NAU. In the box here is for NAU's number 16, Race Miller, will sit in the sin bin for 2 minutes for a roughing penalty.
Yeah, I know we've yet to see a real full power play tonight. A lot of teams are taking penalties immediately after they're on the power play. So interesting to see here if the Cats can hold this one out and how NAU will counter on the PK.
Here you go. Robert Smythe over to Nick Zellner. The Wildcats are set up, it looks like, in an umbrella setup here. So
Yeah.
over to Carter. Down to O'Day, down low. Passes it. Over to Smythe. Smythe looking to shoot. Oh, there you go. Robert Smythe.
And the Cats strike back
Again on the power play. It's great to see 20 seconds right in. Just they took their time on that play, and Griffin, as we saw, just get the pucks to the net. It's great to see everyone's on the bench. Good vibes right now. Looks like the Wildcats are just taking this one as it is now 8-2 for Arizona Wildcats here.
Yeah, absolutely. I think something that Coach Berman would have liked to see in the first or second period, but I don't think he's going to be upset to see it now. The Wildcats playing with poise, playing with passion, and putting the puck in the back of the net. Interesting to see how NAU is going to finish this one off. There's obviously a game tomorrow night, so the season series is far from over, and it's going to be interesting to see with 10 minutes remaining here in the third what we see on the ice.
Yeah, we'll see if NAU, if they're going to, sometimes teams tend to, get down on themselves. But just like when you're in situations like this, just keep battling, keep playing hard. Yeah, like you said, just play hard.
Absolutely. I think, me and Sean, we both been in the position. You're down late in the game, and, it's tough, but you got to strap the helmet on. You got to play hard. And this is about pride. It's an in-state rivalry, and, NAU is not going to give Arizona any slack in these last 10 minutes.
Oh, definitely not. No, they're still going to keep
and a big hit right there. And the puck is rifled out by number 8, NAU.
Oh, Brian Shear, good back check in. Brian Shear will dump the puck in.
Now let's talk about Shear. Big physical presence out there. The transfer from URI. He's definitely been an impact player tonight for the Cats. When he's out there, you can notice he's out there. He's always wheeling around, and he's always seen.
Yeah, no, Shear. Yeah, Brian Shear is the perfect example of a kid who works really hard all the time, especially at practice. He's always looking to get better and making improvements, and playing his role on the team, which is he's a strong, gritty player. So it's good to see the Wildcats picked up a transfer from URI from Brian Shear. So, like we said, great guy, working hard all the time. So
the Cats will enter the Northern Arizona zone, and we have a whistle there. Offsides in the call. So 9:21 remaining. U of A up 8-2 against the Northern Arizona Ice Jackets. Be interesting to see how these 9 minutes remain. Let's hope we don't have another goalie fight, because I don't know if these teams have another goalie roster to enter the game.
And Sean Osment will retrieve the puck here for Arizona. He's looking over to Anthony Rosetta. Rosetta looks great breakout to Westland. Over to Carter. Carter's bringing it in. Cuts the ice in half. Swindles back and loses the puck there.
And NAU will intercept that. Well, but that was a great breakout, but NAU really stood their place and was not intimidated by the speed.
They did a good job on that play of stepping up to the blue line and taking away options and retrieving the puck back. And here we have number 17, Christian Foster, in defense with the puck for NAU. He's pinned up against the boards. There's a little scrum going on.
There is a scrum going on. A few cross checks. The ref's letting them know to take it easy on the back. Oh, and Smythe is taken to the ground.
And here we go. We have number 17, Christian Foster, over to there you go. Anthony Rosetta with a nice step up there. Back to Osmond.
Osmond takes it up. Osmond real poised tonight. Real playing his zone and not letting anyone take advantage.
Yeah, he's been great so far in defense from what we've been seeing tonight. He's a good, great, solid stay-at-home defenseman. Rarely makes mistakes, so that's good to see.
And back the other way is Farguson. Farguson down, intercepted. Hogan looks to pick it up. And Hogan will not be taking any of that. And the puck is back down. NAU takes it up. NAU wheels up the ice. They've got 3. Arizona's got 3.
Great back check there by Top Hogan retrieve that. And it looks like it's going to be a 2-on-1 here. John Hogan coming in. Farguson looks over to John Hogan gets it on that one.
Great feed there by Farguson. And Hogan has just thrown a broken stick. He is not happy with that call.
He did get slashed pretty hard on that back check, as we saw as his stick actually broke from that one.
His stick did break, and he did throw the stick, if I'm not mistaken. And Toppy is not going to be taking any of that.
Toppy's not taking it. He's,
the Wildcats, they have to be smarter than this. With 8-2, 7:45 left, there's a big game tomorrow to play, and you're already without goalie, Austin Wilson. Yeah, you can't afford to take a penalty, especially a guy like Toppy Hogan.
Yeah, Toppy, one of the top guys here for the Arizona Wildcats for the past few seasons, and it's they definitely need him to stay in the game and not get caught up in this game, as it's already 8-2 in
And it looks
Arizona's
like
favor.
22 Corey Briotti, who has a goal tonight, will be in the box with number 8 for the Wildcats, Camden Armstrong.
So we're gonna see what the calls are on here. Looks like the players and the refs are gathering together to see what exactly is going on and what's going to happen from the results of these penalties.
I'm sorry, I believe that is Toppy Hogan who is in the penalty box on Camden Armstrong. And the ref has made the calls. We will have 4-on-4 hockey with 7:45 remaining in the third period. Wildcats in Northern Arizona zone, and they will win the draw. The puck's out, regroup by Arizona. Back to Zelmer. Zelmer takes that puck into the zone, tripped up, and they'll regroup back again.
Arizona penalty on number 6, Toppy Hogan. 2 minutes for cross-checking. No penalties in 12 minutes.
Great interception there by Matthew Armenti. He's coming in. Looks like he can be a 3-on-2 here. Finds Balsamo. Balsamo's going to rip it. Oh, great save there by Josh Nolan.
Great save, and looks like NAU's back the other way. 3-on-2 with a back checker.
Great back check there by Matthew Armenti to delay that pass and just cause a little breakup in the play there that Northern Arizona is trying to make.
Absolutely. Armenti was on that 3-on-2 initially for the Wildcats and got back to make sure to help out on defense.
And Matthew Armenti, he just went back and forth, it seemed like a few times there, but he's in the zone there. And over to Manny Rowe, who had one of tonight's goals. Great to see him get a goal.
On a big shot back there. The defense have definitely gotten a lot of shots on net for the Wildcats.
Yeah, no, that's definitely a big factor, getting pucks to the net and everything like we talked about earlier.
And into the zone, number 8, Lucas Lomax.
Oh, make 2 nice little toe drags.
Oh, wow. Lomax has got some sweet hands.
Yeah, he really does. Yeah, he's been doing some nice toe drags. He had a couple dangles out there. Oh.
And Dylan Carter looks to swoop around the defenseman. And Manny Rowe will help him out. 5 for NAU, picks it up. Jacob Pascal up the ice, intercepted.
Great step up there by Cam Armstrong to read that play efficiently and make the play that he gets it back into the offensive zone.
Yeah, absolutely. And NAU really holding their ground right now. 8-2, like we said, they're still playing hard and they're still playing for pride. This is a big game for them. Scoreboard aside, they want to go out there. They want to go to put a show on.
But it's a good team test too to see if your team folds or like how they react to these type of games. It seems like NAU is reacting good. They're working hard. They're getting odd man rushes like right now. Here we go. Number 8, Lucas Lomax tries to center it. Intercepted.
Lomax has been all over the ice tonight for the Ice Jackets. He's got good hands. He's got good speed. He's an all-around great player.
Here we go. We got Manny Rowe coming back here on D. NAU looks to center out front. Great interception there and back check by Dylan Balsamo to read that and pick the puck off there. And Arizona resettle. Sean Osmond up the ice. Looking cross ice for Ty Griffith. Oh, bounces off his skate. Number 17, Christian Foster going back to retrieve that. And it will be an icing.
And the crowd really looking engaged right now. They looked a bit quiet, I think, earlier in the night after that goalie fight. It was hard to top, but I think the TCC is seeing what they came to see tonight.
Yeah, definitely. And we have 5 minutes left here in the third period. Dylan Balsamo with a nice move. He's got speed, momentum up the ice. O'Day driving the net hard. Oh, good try there by Balsamo. Balsamo still has the puck. Gets checked down on the ice by number 17, Christian Foster.
And back down the other way are the Ice Jacks.
Daniel Diaz.
Big hit there by Anthony Rosetta, who continues to be a physical force for the Wildcats.
Yeah, you've definitely seen him. He's been reading the play very well and stepping up when needed, like we just saw. So there was a good play that he stepped on, made a big hit, and gets the Wildcats possession of the puck.
And like you said, good timing. Rosetta, one of those Nick Cronwall type of players who can read the play. He kind of hits with his back, like Cronwall, and he's just been real effective for the Wildcats.
Yeah, like those step-ups. He's had a bunch of good step-ups today where he closes the gap perfectly on the forward coming down so that he's limited to his options of making a play.
And Coach Berman took a timeout here for the Wildcats. I'm assuming on the icing, entire line out there. And Berman does not want to give up another goal, it looks to be. So odd to see that in an 8-2 game, but But Berman's showing that he's here to win and he's here to compete.
Yeah. What do you think Berman's telling him right now, Griffin, down on the bench?
Yeah, absolutely. I think Berman's saying don't do anything stupid.
Yeah,
you know that teams, the NAU is try to get under the skin of the Wildcats, and they've done it a lot tonight. And, they've been successful a lot of the times getting the Wildcats in the box. Coach Berman's probably letting them know to keep their heads on straight. You got another game tomorrow night, and
definitely.
they got big games the rest of the season. Nobody needs to be getting injured. 4 minutes left here. Just close it out, play simple hockey, and get this game done with.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with 4 minutes and 44 seconds left here. And we're going to see a change in the lines out there. Looks like, the lines are changing. We are seeing Orion Olson, Roy Grandoff, Robbie Wilkinson is out there as well. And then for your Northern Arizona Ice Jacks, there's number 12, Stephen Thompson, number 14, Kyle Lindstrom, number 16, Race Miller, and
Jacob Pascal is out there. He's been real effective tonight as well, carrying the puck up, being real effective on defense and offense for the Ice Jacks. And the Wildcats pressing up against the Ice Jacks on defense. Armenti back down to the Canadian Wilkinson. Will wheel around the Wildcats net and exit the zone.
The native of West Vancouver, British Columbia.
West Vancouver, British Columbia. And folks, he will not be the first to shame away from his Canadian heritage.
Yeah, totally agree with you on that one. And NAU will dump the puck in here. Number 12, hard on the forecheck, Stephen Thompson. Oh, coughs it up from Matthew Armenti. Battling hard here. Armenti gets in the way. Maybe a little bit of interference there by Matthew Armenti, but the refs are letting it go here. Orion Olson. Oh, great forecheck. Way to get the puck in. That was great. That was nice. And it looks like Josh Nolan will freeze the puck, and there will be a face-off in Northern Arizona.
And I think despite the past goals have gone in, Josh Nolan still played a great game tonight. He came in cold. Probably thought there was no chance he's getting the game once he didn't get the start, but he came in cold, and he's played real hot. A lot of goals out there, definitely not on him.
Yeah.
But he's played a good game.
Yeah. And back to the game we return. It looks like we have number 12 here, Chris Westland, on the faceoff. And it's going to be another icing call here. Puck will be going back down to Northern Arizona territory.
And speaking of goalies coming in cold, Garrett Patrick came in cold, played a real strong game here tonight. Obviously he's a very experienced goaltender, and he's played a lot of hockey himself, so no surprises from GP coming into the net.
Yeah, no, it's great to see that Garrett Patrick has been reliable after what happened in the first period there with the goalies.
Rose shifts that one down behind the net. Puck picked up.
Good step there by Armstrong to free that puck up. And
we got a flying stick there.
Saw that. Westland, great puck protection. Man, we've been seeing that out of him a lot tonight with protecting the puck in the corners down low, being strong on his feet, maintaining good balance within himself, the boards, and the ice.
Westland turns that one over, and that one's back the other way for NAU. Patrick will pick that up and hold on to it. 3:11 remaining in the third period. Wildcats 8, NAU 2. Now, what do we expect out of the last 3 minutes here, Sean? We got an 8-2 hockey game, but we got a big rivalry at hand. Now, what are we looking to expect?
Just like we said before, just going to keep it simple. Just keep getting pucks deep. Great defense. I think nothing has changed. It's great to see the Wildcats take the lead 8-2. I'm sure Coach Berman and the U of A hockey fans are proud of that one. And here goes, puck goes back to number 20, Miles Langell. Another big hit there by Anthony Rosetta, closing his grabs. Yeah, great.
I'm sure NAU's coach, Travis Johansson's letting his team know to keep working hard and keep pressing and maybe wear the Wildcats down a bit with the few minutes remaining here. They know they got another game tonight, and they can still be effective out there.
Yeah, definitely. Here we have number 5, Sean Osborne, making a pass over to Farguson. Farguson's looking to pass. Little spin off there. Passes down to Toppy Hogan. John Hogan coming in here.
And Hogan takes the hit over to his brother Toppy. John battling. Farguson hanging around, waiting for possibly a 5th goal.
Here we go. Pass over to Rosie. Rosie, that's like almost coughed that one. Farguson shot, and NAU will be skating up the ice. We have number 8 here, Lucas Lomax again, all over the ice for NAU. And he dumps it into the corner. Osmond back to retrieve the puck. Anthony Rosette. And number 27, Zavin Boblozian with the rebound goal there. That was a Good shot there by him. Way to keep it upstairs as Garrett Patrick was on the ice, but he was it was a tough one to make there. So good way for 2 minutes and 7 seconds left here. So that will make the score now Arizona Wildcats 8, Northern Arizona Ice Jacks 3. And the puck goes back to NAU, wins the faceoff on that one. Back to number 20, Langau. And number 17, Christian Foster will dump that one in for the Ice Jacks. Hard forecheck here for the Ice Jacks. They intercept the puck. Number 27, Zavin Bablosian. Zavin, there we go. That's it. And Matthew Armenti will retrieve this one. Good step up there by number 20, Miles Langell. He's also been a big part of the Ice Jacks defenses. He seems to as well be out on the ice a lot for the Ice Jacks. And wow, that one bounces out of Garrett Patrick's glove. Oh, ref almost gets hit there. Puck's pinned up on the boards here.
And looks like NAU is trying to squeeze another one out of the Wildcats here.
Yeah, definitely. They're putting on good pressure here. Alex O'Day avoids a check, dumps it in. Smart play by O'Day. Get off the ice. 1 minute left here.
And 1 minute remaining for Arizona Wildcats versus NAU Friday night here at the TCC, and it's been an exciting one.
Offsides is the call here.
And 46.3 seconds remaining here, the third period. Wildcats leading Northern Arizona.
Wildcats with the faceoff win. Manny Rowe back to retrieve the puck. Number 24, Quinn Travis is he takes a little spill there, puts some pressure on the Wildcats defense. Oh, Ryan Olsen, you can hear him from up here calling for that puck. Manny Rowe trying to find him, just couldn't get him. Big hit there by number 11, Roy Grandoff with a good one.
Oh, and Grandoff is not having any of that.
Having it.
He's making the hit and he's giving it too.
Another smart play by Grandoff there to not get into any of NAU's tactics of trying to start maybe possibly another fight. Here we go. Cam Armstrong with the shot. Olsen.
Oh, and that could get ugly down there.
Yeah, they're getting in front of the goalie. Goalie looks like he's trying to put his blocker out there.
And Ryan Olsen has got to keep it under control here with all the Wildcats. You can't take a penalty that's going to take you out of the game.
Yeah, with only 7.8 seconds here, I think it's Wildcats just, play out the last 7 seconds and just skate back to their respective benches and
get ready for battle tomorrow night. I mean, I think as we can tell from tonight, tomorrow is going to be a bloodbath in Tucson.
Tomorrow definitely, especially after all the big hits, the fight that we saw in the first. So,
and this is Tyler Griffith on the face-off.
Back to Rosie. Oz tries to go for the shot. Off the boards, and that will conclude the first home game of the season. It's Arizona Wildcats 8, Northern Arizona 3. They scored one, yeah. They got that one.
Yeah, that'll conclude that. 8-3 for the Wildcats. Definitely an interesting game. We had a goalie fight, a lot of penalties, a lot of 4-on-4 hockey. Just all around a game that was interesting. I didn't really get away until the third there. So I think Northern Arizona hung in there and let the Wildcats know tomorrow night is not going to be an easy one.
Yeah, no, it was good. It was good to see that Northern Arizona, they still battled. They were still hard on their forechecks, good defensive plays. Just the Wildcats, they gained some momentum and they scored some big goals there in the third. So that was good to see.
Yeah, absolutely. Moving into, I think Berman's going to be real happy with the performance tonight. We spoke to Wilson, the goalie, earlier, and coach, the assistant coach of Wildcats. It'll be interesting to see moving forward how this fight with Austin Wilson really affects the team.
Yeah, no, we'll see what happens with tomorrow night's game and see how that's all going to play out with the goalie situation and how that goes.
And the Wildcats will salute not big fan base, but something that they were loud tonight, and they supported their Wildcats on a big home opener for both teams. Definitely expect a bigger crowd tomorrow night, though. Saturday night in the TCC, NAU versus Arizona. It's going to be a fun one, folks. Just a few minutes here, we'll take it down to the ice for our own Tim Gasson down with Coach Berman at center ice to discuss the game.
Congratulations to the Wildcats. Victory. I'm with head coach Chad Berman. I'm with Kyle Ferguson, who had a big night tonight. 4 goals. We're live on Facebook. Make sure to check out the Arizona Wildcat Hockey Facebook page. And also, we're streaming through YouTube. Make sure to check out the University of Arizona Hockey YouTube channel as well. First home game, Kyle. You got 4 goals. Was that the final goal?
No, I got pretty much most of them.
No one gets lucky for 4 goals in a night. Someone might get lucky with 1 goal in a night. But explain what was going well for you tonight.
I just contribute all this assists to like our pumping from there. That's pretty much it.
So what happens in the next game if you don't score 4 goals? Is that an unlucky night for you?
No, we're just trying to do our best here and get the boys going. And like if we don't go 4 next game, as long as we win, that's our job.
Our star of the game, Wildcat fans, Kyle Ferguson with 4 goals. Okay, we're with head coach Chad Berman now. Coach, the first game is always a learning experience here at home. What did you learn about your U of A Wildcat hockey team in your first game here at the TCC?
I think we learned what we knew. I mean, we've got a lot of punch, a lot of fire. I think the fans can see a team that can be explosive and take off. We saw in the first, we put up 3, we responded in the third. Obviously, we're still early in the year here. There's some details we want to take care of. We got a little lax in the D zone, and you take a shift or 2 off. And I'm glad they made us pay for it so that we're accountable.
Okay, Coach, you and I have both seen a lot of hockey, a lot of college hockey. Have you ever seen 2 goaltenders skate the center ice in the first period this early in the season and go out like that?
Maybe not no longer, but it's happening. I don't particularly like the way it was presented on their end, but that's a conversation with their coach. But we stood up for each other, and that's what we got to do. But we're more focused on preparing for UCO in Oklahoma next weekend. We got some big games, so we've got some work to do. We'll do some film tonight, and hopefully we can build on this one.
Now, Coach, in the second period, it was 3-1. U of A up over NAU. Late in that period, NAU gets a goal to make it 3-2. What kind of discussion do you have in the room in between the second and the third period to kind of hit the reset button and get the Wildcats back on pace for this great 8-3 victory in the third period?
Yeah, I'm excited to say I don't have to say too much on this group. We've got a good, calm, steady presence in the room. Our leaders are saying the right things. To me, that's a good sign of the culture and the direction we're heading. But we said we need to get back to keeping it simple. We're a fast team, so we want to chip out, be simple, stay out in the middle of the ice, and let our legs do the work. And I think we got back to that. Like I said, we won't be as good as we are defensively. So we need to take care of our zone first. Obviously, we're explosive. We're going to have our opportunities, but we're really trying to build towards March. And if we're going to be successful in March, it's going to have to start in the defensive zone.
And Coach, lastly, it's always great to be at home in Tucson, Arizona, with these great college hockey fans. What do you have to say to the Arizona Wildcat fans? We have another game here tomorrow night against NAU. The puck drops at 7:30.
Yeah, you guys are the best. Thanks for coming out. Let's see you tomorrow night.
It's another win of the books. The Wildcats are 2-0 on the season. Both wins over Northern Arizona University. Both teams will square off again tomorrow night here at the TCC. Puck drops at 7:30. We hope to see all Wildcat hockey fans here. So, for the Arizona Wildcat Hockey Report, I'm Timothy Gasson. This is head coach Chad Berman, and we'll see you next time.
And thank you to our very own Tim Gasson, getting to talk to Coach Berman. And Berman seems like he didn't have too much to say after the periods, and just kept the guys in a positive attitude to make sure that when they enter the third, that they're ready to go. Be interesting to see back here tomorrow night what the mindset is. There's definitely been some close games between NAU and Arizona, and I would expect tomorrow might be a little closer fit. possibly from fatigue from Arizona. But who knows? It's hockey in the desert, and we don't really know what's going to happen. This just in: Arizona women's volleyball sweeps the University of Southern California 3-0 out in Los Angeles. Good to see Arizona sports taking 2 wins tonight: Arizona volleyball and Arizona hockey. And 8-3 is the final score for the Wildcats. We'll be back at the TCC tomorrow night against NAU at 7:30. So watch online on the YouTube channel or Arizona Wildcat hockey website. Or if you're in Tucson, come out to the rink.
Okay, this is Tim Gaston talking. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay, I'm back in the booth now with Griffin and Sean. So I just wanted some last second thoughts about the game. Do you agree with Coach? Was Kyle the star of the game with 4 goals?
Yeah, I mean, having 4 goals, like half the team goals, like that's great. But like also just like the team overall, like you got to think of his line too. Like that line, that chemistry was great the whole night. It seemed like everyone from top to bottom, like just worked. It all worked well. Like as you can see from the scoreboard, they stayed out of this like the bad stuff that could have maybe like gotten worse, and they just kept it simple, just kept pucks deep and played great defense. So it's always awesome to see.
Now, it's not like we want to see a backup goaltender in the first period of the first game, but what sense did you two take from having our backup in so early in the home opening?
Yeah, absolutely. Garrett Patrick came in, and he might, he's a backup. He didn't start the game tonight, but Garrett is a veteran goaltender. He's been a starting goaltender before. He's played a lot of games for Wildcats. He comes in and did what he did. He's a veteran guy, plays real poised. I didn't sense that he felt very cold out there. It looked like he came in and he knew what he was ready to do, and he definitely showed that when he came in.
And what's your final analysis of this NAU team? They had tightened up the score at the end of the second period. It was only 3-2 going into the third period. How do you think both teams reacted in that third period?
I think it was tight, like you said, it was 3-2. So it was a close game there, and just the Wildcats, they just the bounces went their way. They scored on their opportunities. They got to the net. So I mean, like those things are gonna happen. You're gonna get those good bounces, those good rebounds that come perfectly right to your stick and everything. So I mean, I think it's just like it was a good game. Like overall, it's just like Wildcats just offensively just kind of took it over for that little time frame there where they put up 5 goals in the third. So
and finally, of course, Coach doesn't want to fixate on this, and I don't think the team wants to fixate on it as well, especially since they face off against the same NAU team tomorrow night. But we have to talk about the first period throwdown between the two goaltenders. We all sat here and watched it, maybe saw different parts of it. Can you describe your thoughts when you saw that these goaltenders were skating toward each other and both went over the blue line and then suddenly threw off their gear?
Yeah, I mean, I think everyone's in the same. You see the goalies skating towards each other. You don't think much of it, and then Wilson just shedding the gloves, shedding the helmet. Letting the team know that he wasn't going to take anymore. I spoke to him before you spoke to him, Tim, on the air here, and he said, he wanted to send a message. He wasn't going to let the NAU push him around, and he wanted to send a message, for the team. He saw his defenseman, I think it was Osmond, get hit in the head there, and he might be the goalie, but I think Wilson's definitely a veteran leader of this team, and he wasn't afraid to show it.
We don't want that to happen every game, but we want something exciting to happen every game. How would you gauge this as a home opener for the Wildcats?
Oh, it was a great home opener. It's a first home game of the season, in-state rivalry between two Arizona teams. So,
absolutely.
And it was great. It was great to see, the Wildcats come on top. It was a good game. The fans were really into the game. It was obviously it's good. You win big, 8-3 in your home opener. It's gonna get more people to come out to the games and everything. So it's just overall the vibe is definitely great for in the locker room now. It's probably awesome. So I'm glad for the team that they got the big W here, 8-3 over NAU.
So we have the same matchup again here at the Tucson Convention Center Arena tomorrow night. Saturday night, 7:30, the puck drops. It's the Arizona Wildcats and the NAU Lumberjacks. We're going to be here to bring the game to you. I appreciate you guys being here to broadcast the Wildcats. And we'll see you tomorrow here at the TCC Arena.
Be awesome. Thank you, Tim.
Thanks, Tim.